Yes, people, welcome to another live watch along on Sarcasm City, hosted by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note, and I'm just my young OG, you know what I'm saying? A Sarcasm City Sports Q&A regular, Sarcasm City TV familiar, who is very waved. Man like Ryan, what are you telling me first and foremost? How you feeling, fam?
I'm not even waved in it. I just like tried to sober up a bit. Tried to sober up a bit in it, but
yo, fam, you can go bed, you know, if you want. Get some
I
rest.
just want to. I think seeing my goat put in a masterclass could be the best medicine in it. So like, let's just run with that in it.
Okay, watch when he gets packed by, you get me, the best South American on the pitch, and it ain't him.
Who they even playing again? Uruguay.
They're playing Uruguay. You know what I'm saying? So they're playing Manchester's own.
I didn't even know who they were playing.
Yeah.
Uruguay. Are they playing Suarez?
Yeah, Suarez and Cavani up top.
Oh, no one cares about Cavani in it, but like,
this disrespect,
No one cares about Cavani, average Cavani, man.
This is hella disrespectful.
It's underwater, innit?
This is hella disrespectful. All right, dude, give us your thoughts on the game, fam. What are you telling me first and foremost? Give me your thoughts on the game.
What, this one?
Yeah. Well, no, the other one. Of course, this one. Give me your thoughts on the game, man. You Egypt. Thoughts. Thoughts on it.
Argentina should win, innit? Argentina should win with my goat in. I think my goat's going to put in a masterclass in it, but like,
yeah,
we should. Yeah, and you'll be crying at the end. They'll call you 0-4 in finals, 0-5 in finals, and all that.
What's that got to do with anything, yo?
I don't even know, innit? Like,
what's that got to do with anything? Yan City, how you doing? Everything good?
Hi, Yan City.
Yeah, this guy's mash up. This guy's mash up.
I hate this Southgate guy, man. Fuck. Why have I got the highlights of the game on, man? Fucking hell.
Yeah, because you enjoyed it that much, fam. That's why.
Oh, it was so dead, man. I swear, if I was watching it at home, I would have like shot myself in the head. I'm not gonna lie, man. It was that bad.
You loved it, fam. Why are you lying? You know what I'm saying?
It was so bad, man. I just enjoyed I had the beer and drinks with me so I could like drown my sorrows in it whilst watching.
To be honest, I do feel sorry for you, Flawless, because you go from Man United to England, which is just like dead to deader.
I don't know why you say that. Like
I know you compare Ollie to Southgate. Ollie's clear of that fucking fraud gate in it. I don't care. Ollie's actually clear of him.
Do you know what's actually more peak though? When you go from watching Man City every week to watching some of these performances, man. Oh man, the downgrade is off a cliff, man.
Yeah. I hear that, but love to everyone who is locked in. Like I say, this is the Argentina versus Uruguay live watch along on Sarcasm City TV. It is on BBC iPlayer for those who are watching in the UK. Love to everyone who has been enjoying the Copa America watch alongs. We will continue to bring all the Brazil and Argentina games. I've not done the predictor, but I'm hoping for a Brazil Argentina final. Like that'd be great. You know what I'm saying? Just to see the tears from Ryan when Messi loses another Copa America final. It'll be his fourth one. You know what I'm saying? I'm expecting to clap back. Yeah, to Gabby Jesus, that makes it even sweeter than that. You know what I'm saying? That's a win-win situation. Whoever loses, I can slander. That works for me. That's absolutely fine. Whoever loses, I can slander. That works for me.
Unless the GOAT wins.
Nah, you can still get it. Because then I'll just be like, yeah, he's 1 in 5. So it still works. It still works. But love to everyone who's locked in. Big up the YouTube gang. Make sure you like the video on YouTube if you're watching that right now. Make sure you share it across all the socials as well. And make sure you subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. And when you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell. Big up the Twitch gang as well. Big up the Twitch gang. Make sure you follow us on Twitch, Sarcasm City TV. The link's underneath in the description as well. And give us your thoughts in it. Copa America, who you have winning this game? You got Argentina, you got Uruguay, draw. What you telling us? Bear says Copa America, here we go. Anran saying Messi and Cavani to score. He's also saying BBC iPlayer, lads. Yep. Watch when Cavani scores the winner. Oh, that'd be beautiful if Cavani bags the winner. Absolutely beautiful. Bros, who have you got to win the whole thing? Brazil are looking impressive to me, not going to lie. I heard they were very good in the first game. I didn't watch. We did a watch along of the second game, and they were very good. They were very good. So I would say that, what's it called?
They won it last
I would
time,
say that is very good. Are they the defending champions? I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I remember Gabby was lifting it, I think, a few years ago.
Thames is saying big up. Yeah, I think they are the defending champions. Yeah, I think you're right. Because Chile, I think, won it 2 years before that.
Zayn saying Foden and Sterling tax. For starters, Foden was one of the best out of a bad bunch today, if we're being honest, right?
He's trolling.
Even he wasn't the best. And Sterling is the only England player that's actually scored in this competition. So even though he's not on good form, he's still the only one that can score a bloody goal. And the person that got closest tonight was John Stones. So I wouldn't be blaming Man City players for the fact that England are shy, innit? You said it was coming home. That was on you. I done told you it was coming home.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely not coming home. Yeah, I don't know why he got gassed up. Gassed up. But what you lot saying in the comments, innit? Who you got? Uruguay, you got Argentina, draw. What are you saying? Suarez, Cavani masterclass, Messi masterclass. Torreira's playing as well.
Argentina's defense are pretty shit. So I don't think it's going to be difficult for Cavani or Suarez. No. That being said, they have Messi in it, and Messi's the difference maker. Always score. So it's just one of them. It depends how they defend, because I think if Otamendi has a bad game, could be kind of long, to be honest. So it depends. It'll depend on how they defend, I think. Going forward, they're not the best either. I don't really get it. I think last time Di Maria and Aguero at the sort of end of their careers.
They came off the bench as well.
But I think they are more, I don't know. I think you've got more of a chance of winning playing them too.
Yeah, 100%.
Than who they went with last time. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You can't rely on Messi to score every single goal. And that's what they do. And a lot of people talk about XYZ players, like in the world, like club football or international, they talk about like Lewandowski, the players around him are not great. Yeah. And I know Messi has in the past had good players around him, but every time I kind of watch Argentina, it is Messi. It's all Messi. If Messi doesn't play well, they ain't winning. Like,
yeah, he's the guy. Yeah. He's the guy.
Who's like that's like what it's kind of like for Neymar. Don't get me wrong, he has better players around him than Messi right now in terms of how they play for their international team. But I still think Messi is definitely like the star. Do you know what I mean? And you can see it. They all play around Messi, do you know what I mean? Around Neymar.
Yeah. Neymar is the go-to guy. He just has a little bit more help than Messi, but they're the go-to guys. Like if Neymar gets injured, they probably don't win the tournament. But it's Martinez in goal, Lucero, Romero, Otamendi. I didn't catch the left back. DePaul, Rodriguez, Lo Celso, the Messi, Martinez, and Gonzalez. That is the Argentina side. Somebody please put it in the comments. Please put the lineup in the comments. Thank you very much. And I think they're playing a 4-3-3. That's what they've got it like. That's what they've got it as on BBC. But please let me know different, because I could be wrong. Please let me know different.
I can never find this bloody stream.
It's on the BBC iPlayer.
Yeah, no, but I can never find it.
Just search Copa America in the search bar.
I did, and it's coming up with Chile.
And then just go to Group B.
Chile.
Ferreira's playing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're playing. It's looking like a 4-4-2. Hey, your formation's back, Ryan. I said your formation's back. Uruguay look like they're playing a 4-4-2.
Oh, Brexit.
They're playing a 4-4-2.
Like what Brazil did yesterday.
Yeah, like Brazil.
That's fucking fraud game. They play that today, man. I hate fraud.
You know what? You might as well have went for it in the second half and played a 4-4. Why not?
You know what? I was just saying on a space.
You brought fucking Trashford on instead of Calvert-Lewin, man.
But the thing is, though,
respect on his name, Dominic Calvert-Lewandowski.
The thing is with England, though, is like you have to play to the strengths of your team, and England's best players are going forward.
Yes.
So, and the thing is, you could see in the first half that the fact that John Stones is the only one that got a really like close chance.
That was the only chance.
So in the second half, you bring on attacking players. I would have put Foden out left or whatever, and then brought Grealish in, put him in the middle, or whichever way round you want to do it. And then taken off one of the DMs, because you don't need two DMs against Scotland.
Facts.
And that's what I would have done, and made like, because if he does that, I think Kane had a very poor game.
Kane was shit.
Take Kane off, bring on Calvert-Lewin or someone like that, or bring on like a Sancho and go false nine. Do what you've got to do to make it more attacking. Do you know what I mean? Because that game, like, you shouldn't be struggling against Scotland. And let's be honest, if Scotland were more clinical.
Scotland just had no cutting edge. That's the problem. If Scotland had a Lewandowski, we're talking a whole different game.
I made McTominay look like Virgil van Dijk, you know.
And to everyone in the comments saying Foden was awful, Foden definitely wasn't.
He wasn't even
He
the worst
wasn't,
player,
he
man.
wasn't awful.
He
Nobody
was
was.
one of the better players.
The two biggest frauds today for England were Southgate and Sterling, man.
I don't even think Sterling was that.
No,
bad.
Harry Kane
Sterling was shit, man.
Harry
Kane
Kane
was
was
worse.
worst rating on the pitch. Trust me, Harry Kane was awful.
Kane
Man,
was
don't
worse.
rate
But
Sterling, man.
But nobody played up.
You know how
Nobody
much I
played
don't
above
rate
6.
Sterling, man. I'd take
Yeah, I know you're
Salah
not
over
fan.
Sterling any day.
Yeah, but the
of
thing
week,
is, you don't
man.
have to rate Sterling. Sterling's been out of form. Sterling didn't play well.
No,
But
I think he's overrated.
Sterling is the only person that has done anything at this competition so far.
No, I think he's
Single
overrated,
England
man.
player has done fuck all.
I'd take Salah over him every day of the week.
I thought thinking was.
Yeah, but
I thought
Salah didn't play for England, so
I thought that
care,
I thought that Grealish was it? He was positive when he came on. Like he looked bright.
He's just better
He
than
looked bright.
everyone else. That's what he
He looked
is.
bright. But yeah, the game has kicked off. People,
Is
it
it
is
kicked
0-0.
off?
As you can see,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's kicked
in
off.
there, that's the problem.
Messi on the ball. Messi. Ooh, good tackle. Good
I
tackle.
can't even find the game.
If you search it and then you should be able to just type Group B and it should be there.
I've searched it and it comes up with
And then what come up?
Chile, Bolivia.
And there's no Group A or Group B
Not
option.
working for him.
There's no group.
It did this last time and then it comes up like 1 minute. Let me try Argentina.
There you go.
Uruguay.
Oh, I don't have internet connection.
Uruguay on the ball.
It does this every time. It did this last night. I just don't understand.
Yeah, mine ain't working properly still.
It does. It just
Refresh
doesn't
it.
come up.
Ooh, that's a ball. That's a ball.
Type in Argentina. It's coming up with Argentina versus Chile. So annoying.
Lays it off. Terrari, you know. What club? What's his club side now?
Atletico
Oh my
Madrid.
god! I can never
Yeah,
find this
Atletico.
fucking
He
thing.
Also, he
replaced
just won the
Partey,
league.
innit? He replaced Partey, innit?
And then that man won the league and Arsenal finished 8th. Maybe Partey
Yeah,
was
but
the wrong
Ferrari- Yeah, that's Arsenal, innit?
Yeah. Well, yeah, big up everyone that is locked in. Big up everyone who's locked in.
Oh, why is he not even connected to the red button, man?
Big up Abs, man, who says, big up Flawless and the gang. Big up the Twitch gang, innit? Love to everyone who is locked in. Make sure if you're an NBA fan, you can head over to the Atlanta Hawks, Philadelphia, 7-6's live stream. Also, that Timo is currently holding down. And I'm sure Harrison is 2 minutes 6. Oh, Messi. No, that's not Messi. Who's this on the ball pass? Oh, Martinez into the box.
Hang on,
Martinez.
I'll just a couple of minutes. I need to
Martinez.
sort them out.
Yeah, no stress, fam.
Okay.
Good tackle in the end. Good tackle in the end. There we are.
It annoys me when England lose. Everyone gets onto Man City players like it's their fault, you know. It's so annoying.
Yeah, because people just want to run agendas, isn't it? That's what it is.
Yeah, man.
It's like when the fault is of the manager, it's not the players, but we move.
Yeah, exactly. It's the way they play.
It's the fault. We move.
Jesus.
Go Argentina on it, cleared. Oh yeah, not much going on, people. Isn't much going on.
What are you doing, bruv?
What minute are you in?
Who's playing? 308.
Ah, cool. You slightly ahead.
Who started for Argentina? I can't even say.
1 sec. I'll tell you the lineup in a minute. Hey, the lineup. Bear with me.
Yeah, it definitely is agendas over facts. You're right, C1.
Well, of course. People just want to run agendas. Cool.
I know.
Easy shot save. So the Argentina lineup is Martinez in goal, Molina and Acuna as fullbacks, Romero, Otamendi centre backs, midfield 3 of DePaul, Rodriguez and Lo Celso, and in the front 3 is Gonzalez on the left, Martinez central, and Messi on the right hand side.
Oh
That's
my
the team.
god, that's not.
What?
What the hell? That's not a good team. Jesus.
Yeah, that's just what Argentina gotta do, innit? You know their deficiencies.
Basically, if Messi doesn't have a masterclass, this is Uruguay winning.
Yeah, but Uruguay just relying. It looks like I don't actually know about. Obviously, Suarez and Cavani. I'm not and Torreira, but I don't know about the other attacking players. But they gone 4-4-2. What is it?
I don't think it really matters. They've got 2 good strikers.
Yeah. What is it with the South American sides playing 4-4-2? I'm lost, but we move.
The thing is, C1 with Sterling is Sterling's not been on form, so it's not a shock to me that he's not playing at his best. That being said, he wasn't the worst player on the pitch, but every time he plays, people make out like he's the worst player on the pitch.
Yeah, he easy target.
Really is. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't like somebody was telling me like, oh, Mount has been the best by far, and I'm just like, yeah, Mount wasn't bad, but he was giving the ball away a lot. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't just everyone was giving the ball away. Kane was giving the ball away, so it wasn't just Sterling. If it was Sterling that was giving the ball away, everyone else was passing to each other, then I'd be like, okay, fair enough. But everyone was giving the ball away in that game.
See, the end says he's still at Arsenal. Torreira barely played for Atletico. He was a sideman, but agenda over facts, innit? I don't know what he did for Atletico. I just know they won the league and he was there. I'm just running my Arsenal agenda. Yeah, man. But I let you lot know that when I'm running my agendas and when I'm being serious. I just be running jokes. It's not that deep. Valverde is a baller. Who's his club side the end? I'm here to learn because I don't really watch South American football like that. But here they go on the attack. Who's this on the ball? And it's gone back anyway. It's gone back.
Zayn, it's not shocking that he's been dropped. You've got a manager who doesn't like him. Like, if anyone else is the manager, then I'd be like, cool. But Southgate doesn't like.
Oh, that's the Valverde that plays for Madrid, isn't it? Mad. How come I didn't clock that? Yeah, because he's cheeks, that's why. When I've seen him play for Madrid, that's why it's not stuck. Mad.
Yeah, the midfield pivot. You know what? I just don't get why he set up like that, and when it wasn't working, why he continued to play like that. It made no sense.
Because he's shook to make changes. Because then if he makes changes and he goes attacking and they lose, it's like, oh, you went to attacking. That's what it is. Brave. It's brave.
I don't know.
He's scared to lose.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, what was the point in having Calvin Phillips and I have no
idea. What? Messi on the ball. Messi, shot, save. Has he just missed that? Martinez just missed that.
Out for a corner.
Yeah, has he just missed that?
Oh no! What is he doing? Oh my god, that was oh no! I thought that was good defending in the wrong end.
Yeah, I think he just got his leg around that. Argentina picked back up the ball though. Argentina got the ball, played out to start the ball.
I just think everyone was awful tonight, to be honest.
I mean, everyone was like, they just weren't good in it. That's what I'd say.
Yeah.
They just weren't good.
I'm about as shocked as you know what, like it makes me laugh though. People just say the same things like, oh, England are gonna do well. Why? Like they're not. They're not, man.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong. I'd like England to stay in it a bit longer because it's always like good vibes when England are doing well in England. Do you know what I mean? Like the pubs, everything. Like I don't go to pubs, but like, you know, like Box Park and stuff like that. If England gets to like the 70s, it's going to be sick. So obviously I want, it's like last time when Love Island was on, there was what was it? Was it the last, I don't even know what competition it was. It wasn't the World Cup, was it?
What?
But last time it was really good and like it was hot, like it was just good vibes, innit? So I want England to stay in. But at the same time, realistically, they're not
Messi
going
lays it off. Because if they crossed into the box. Well, good save. Good header, good save. That was a good stop by the keeper. De La Cruz crossed in a good ball. I don't know who was on the end of it, but a comfortable save for the keeper.
Yeah.
Otamendi, I think it was actually. Lauren's saying England can't beat Minos flawless, respect Italia. When did I say England were a team in that? I don't think either of them teams win the competition. I'm just saying people got gassed because Italy beat two of the worst teams in the competition. Same way people got gassed after England beat Croatia.
Today's game just made me realize even more, man, like just watching it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm actually being serious. Like, just imagine if Graham Potter was in charge of England, man.
All right, this guy's drunk and still getting his fucking agendas off.
I know, right? Just imagine if he was in it. The football would have been so much better, man.
You can barely keep your eyes open and you still running your agendas, you know. It's ridiculous. Suarez, easy take for the keeper. Suarez is in the box and crossed it.
Suarez is too good, man.
The ball is in the Argentina goalkeeper Martinez's hands.
But Zane, you can't expect England to do well because of one player. Come on now, like.
Yeah, one player doesn't even start.
Yeah, that the manager hates, man. He's never going to rely on Grealish. I wonder what's happened because it's definitely more than just
I think you just don't rate him. You just don't rate him.
but you cannot rate him. But then there's players that are getting.
Southgate's jealous of him, innit? He's
Right.
jealous that he never had his talent. That's why.
Yeah, if that was the case, we'd be jealous of a lot of the players in that squad, fam. Because Southgate wasn't the most talented.
That's fact still, to be fair.
Southgate. Ooh.
But Jack Grealish is probably the most talented one. That's the thing.
Yeah. How Sancho don't get in, I don't know, but we move. That's the whole.
Says, boy, I'm not good. I'm just waved in it. I'm not gonna lie.
That's anti-football.
Acuna when the throw in, throws it in. Martinez back to Acuna. Acuna on the ball. Nice take. Crossing to the box. No one in the box, though.
Yeah,
Wasn't the worst ball in the world.
Yo, where was goals all the way 20, 30 yards out? Fuck it.
No one was in. It is still currently 0-0, people. Argentina, Uruguay. Yep, just over 10 minutes gone now.
Jan City, why is the camera not on?
Because I'm at work.
That's fair enough.
I can put it on, but I have to move from where I'm sat in it.
These Argentina players are frauds, man, apart from GOAT, innit?
Have you seen the lineup? It's dead.
They're not all frauds. Martinez is decent.
They're not.
Martinez is decent.
Yeah, the goalkeeper.
No.
Oh, yeah.
The striker Martinez.
Oh,
He's shit, man. He's overrated.
Nice. Who rates Martinez like that? Yeah, who rates
He's
him
overrated,
like that?
man.
By who? Who rates him like that for him to be overrated?
No, he has been playing well, to be fair.
Yeah, he's just a good
I don't
striker.
know. But the thing is, for Argentina, though, I don't know. Because it's like Aguero was one of the best players, like we've seen.
Messi.
But
come on, go.
It's not the same.
It's out. That's Acuna on the ball. Down the line. Crossed into well defended. Well defended. Gonzalez. No, it wasn't Gonzalez, my bad. It was. Yeah, it was.
Oh, it's Flopper Mendy playing at the
Who was
back.
it? Flopper Mendy. Flopper Mendy. They're just showing the Otamendi header again, actually. I think it was
a shit header, man.
He did enough to generate enough power. He ain't really scoring from there, to be honest.
That was such an over-dramatic save.
Yeah, that's a nice one for the cameras.
Yeah, facts.
That's a nice one.
Goat taking an out-swinging corner.
Here we go.
Oh, someone put this in, man. What the hell?
He's such a child, yo. This guy is such a child.
What, who?
You, fam. Busting
What have I done?
What have I done? The Paul is now on it, but he played the short corner.
How is he ahead of us?
Messi.
Seeing a goal before us.
Messi.
He's probably trolling, isn't it?
Messi. Crossing to the box.
It's a goal.
Goal.
Good goal.
Yes.
Good goal. That's a good header there.
He's ahead of me. I'm ahead of you guys, and he's ahead of me.
Yo, did you see that cross from goal?
That was a very good goal.
Who
good
actually
cross, good header.
I don't know, but the cross from goal.
No, Rodriguez. Sorry, Rodriguez.
Even he was surprised to score. Did you see the reaction?
Yo, no spoilers in the comments, people.
That's no spoilers. That's a good cross. That's a good cross and a good header as well.
Cross.
Ooh, hit the
great header.
Bounce back in.
That's a good header.
It's not an amazing header. It's more about the cross, really.
Nah, that's a good header to get that much direction on it under pressure.
He almost missed it though. To be fair,
hey, it went in almost. It is on BBC iPlayer. For those who want to know, it is on BBC iPlayer.
They scored in like the 30th minute in the last game, didn't they? Or was it later?
Can't remember.
Sure, it was early.
Robbie says, Ryan, I heard your comments being read out on Don Robbie's channel. They were shocked you don't rate Mane and Salah. Oh yeah, Robbie thinks I'm on drugs, innit?
I think that too.
Some of the takes on De Bruyne would lead me to believe that might be true.
What? Because I called him Kevin the Cross Merchant a few times.
Because he is the best midfielder in the
No, he's not. But like, De Bruyne is world class, innit? I just think he's overrated by people who say put him in conversations he doesn't belong in, innit?
Nah, he needs to be in the conversation.
Like what? Nah, but it's when people like say he's one of the best midfielders of his generation and shit. Like he's not.
And
he's
he
not that you reckon he is? Nah.
Yeah, of course he is.
He's not as good as like Modric. He's not as good as
generation?
Modric.
What's his
he's
generation?
He's not as good as like Modric in these guys, is he really?
It depends what's his generation.
Yeah.
What generation are we talking?
He's not. Like Luka Modric is clear of him. Let's be honest. Like,
are we talking like Cruz? We're talking Modric.
Because Modric is aging in. So like Modric. Prime Modric over De Bruyne, man.
Yeah, is Pirlo in his generation? Is that what we're talking? Depends what you're talking about.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, man, because it's like all the GOAT midfielders have retired, innit? So
yeah, that's why I'm saying of his generation.
So you automatically get put in by like by like default, innit? At the end of the day, man.
A shocking defender. It is on BBC iPlayer.
And I think he's world class in it. I just think he's a bit overrated by the way people talk about him, to be fair. I think there's flaws in his game still, like quite a few. But because of Pep's system, they don't really get exposed.
Right.
Just stop hating on the best midfielder in the Prem.
I'm basically giving credit to your manager.
Hey, you lot get the likes up, man. Likes are way too low.
The thing is with De Bruyne is people use these arguments and then they move the goalposts every time.
Yeah.
Like, De Bruyne has been killing it in Germany before he joined. So even if you don't want to credit him for Man City, look at what he does for Belgium. Look at what he did for Wolfsburg. Like,
he was only one game for Belgium. Like, he doesn't really do amazing for Belgium consistently.
No,
he did well. He
played well. He had one bad
yesterday.
game against France that everyone is using against him.
I'll give it. He did well yesterday.
Then went on to win the competition. It's not like France. It's not like he lost to France in a knockout game early on and then France just flopped. Like, France actually were the best team in the world at that time. So for him to not play well against the best team in the world at that time is not something that should be used against him. Do you know what I mean? So he was playing well before that. Okay.
I don't even remember that tournament, to be honest.
You could argue for Belgium. No, he was playing well. That was his worst game in the tournament. Before that, he was playing well. You could argue Hazard has probably been their best player overall.
Yeah, Hazard's been better than him for Belgium, definitely.
But that's the thing. Like, the end of the day, like, he's still been consistently good now 4 years. Like, and that's what makes you world class. So, the thing is, you can argue that it's City, but he was doing it before City. He went up against, I think,
Messi lays it off. Shocking layoff. That's a shocking layoff.
To be fair though, in that France-Belgium game in the World Cup, which midfielder bossed him in that game?
But that's what I'm saying. At that time, they went on to win it. So you're acting like he got beat by a team that was shit. Pogba was good in that game, and they went on to be. They at that time were the best team in the world.
So why is the same argument not made for De Bruyne and Pogba right now for their club teams?
What do you mean the same argument? At what point?
City are a miles better team than Man United. And
Martinez
City
in.
Won the
Good
Premier
save.
League
What happened there? Handball? What did he give? Oh, he gave handball.
Boy, he wouldn't have counted, man.
He gave handball. Rah, his thing is still. That's mad. He's still about. Play. But that's what I'm saying. Managed. Wait,
that's what I'm saying.
Mad.
Did you hear how high-pitched his voice went there?
Yeah, he's got high-pitched his voice.
He's my medicine.
Mustafa, you can argue that he's not even top 8, but there's no Premier League player right now that is top 8. That top 8 would have been people before now.
He definitely isn't top 8 players of all time in the Prem. Nah, I'm not having that.
Well, I don't know, because the reason why you discredit him is because
the City midfielders who are better.
I don't think he's top. Yeah, I don't think he's top 2 for City.
There's David Silva and Yaya Toure above him in that automatically.
I agree with
that. And they might not even make top 8.
I don't know. It depends what you credit on it.
This is what I mean about why I think he's overrated. I think there's flaws in his game, and he's already been putting into conversations like that.
Yeah. So what you're saying is you don't think he's bad, you think he's class, but you think he's overrated.
I think he's quality. Yeah, I think he's quality.
That makes sense.
I think there's flaws in his game, and I think he's been put into conversations that he doesn't belong in yet.
Yeah, but the thing is, you say that, but then he's being compared with players that have done fuck all in the Prem. So he's in conversations he shouldn't be in both ways. You can argue, yeah, he's in conversations with players he maybe shouldn't be, but then he shouldn't be in a conversation with any other Premier League player, because I don't see any other Premier League player winning 3 of the last Premier Leagues, 3 of the last 4 Premier Leagues. I don't see that. So he's not in that conversation because why would you put him in a conversation with someone
good tackle
doing fuck all?
Rubbed him. Who is this number 6?
Jupe just asked me who doesn't have flaws. Well, there's a number 10 on the pitch right now who to me doesn't have flaws.
You set him up there. Who is this guy? Who is this Bentancur? Yo, Lewis, love, man. I'll send you the link, my guy. Let me know if you're about. I'm going to send you the link. Hold up. Bear with me, fam. Look up, man. I hope it went well on Robbie's channel for you as well.
I'm never having Sambuca again, man. Fuck.
Yeah.
Tastes like shit, man. I can still taste it in my mouth.
Yeah, it's awful, isn't it? That's what you get in it for saying boring. You're boring, JD. I bet you wish you had some boring JD now. Look at you, innit?
Would have rather had that over there. Sambuca, I ain't gonna lie.
I know you're in it. Looking a mess like Liverpool's title defense. But we move from. You know what I'm saying? Messi's on the ball. Messi clips. Nice ball. Ooh, just
Come on,
over here.
go. You need to do
That was a
better
nice
than
ball.
that, man.
Like, I
That
know
was a
the
nice
comments are trying to trigger me, but how are you comparing someone that left the team and they went and won the league for the first time in years?
Nah, Miss Gafford, De Bruyne is clear of Bruno, man.
Clear.
I'm not going to disrespect De Bruyne that much. He's clear of that overrated stat padder, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pogba is clearly below him, man. There's just no way. You can't compare someone.
Pogba's better than him still.
Yeah, okay, on paper. What's he done in real life? Do you know what I mean?
The World Cup.
Yeah, okay, so David Silva's clear of Gerrard then?
Yeah.
David Silva's clear of any English player.
David Silva is clear of Gerrard.
Okay, and Scholes. Well, he must be clear of Scholes because he's won a World Cup.
Scholes did win a Champions League.
No, yeah, wait, hold up, yeah, don't do that because we can add the Premier League into that.
Yeah,
well,
you
so
can add you can add Champions Leagues in because David Silva never won one.
Let's compare Pogba's Premier Leagues to De Bruyne then.
Let's compare his World Cup.
He has more Premier Leagues. I don't doubt that at all.
World Cup, great. David Silva has a World Cup and Premier League.
Yeah, but David Silva is better than most midfielders.
He is better than both.
I said David Silva's clear of Gerrard.
Clear of Pogba.
David Silva's not clear of Pogba.
Okay, so that doesn't make any sense then. Because you said he's clear because he's won a World Cup. David Silva's not only won a World Cup, he's also won 4 Premier League titles. So how is he not clear? This is the thing. You can't
Pogba's won Scudettos.
That's a fair point.
Well, you can't have an argument and then change.
More, that's true, actually. Hey, that's actually a point in that. Man won more Scudettos. That is a valid point. That is a valid point that people over about the Scudettos
League finals than David Silva as well.
They're all quality. Like I said, it depends.
They're all quality at the end of the day. Yeah, definitely.
Well, this is what I mean, because this is what annoys me about people, because they'll say, I say for example, this player is the best player, and then they say, oh yeah, but we can't include team trophies because he would have won it anyway. Do you know what I mean? But then when it comes to their favorite player, they want to compare what they won as a team. Do you know what I mean? So it's I think both play into it, to be honest. I think you've got to be good on your own and good in a team.
It's a mix. Like De Bruyne have been more consistent.
Team are winning, you can't be that good.
To be fair,
that's a lie because there's been quality players who haven't won.
The only thing I'll say about Pogba is that if Pogba ends up staying at Man United under Ollie and signs a contract extension, my opinion of him will go down in terms of his lack of ambition as a footballer. I'm not even lying.
I understand that. That makes sense. Yeah.
My opinion of him will go down if that happens.
That makes sense. 100%.
Oh, Zayn, Santi Cazorla was a baller, man. Santi Cazorla was filth. Arsenal had ballers.
Is he still balling out?
I don't even know. Is he still balling out? I don't even know.
If I even go high like that, is he still balling out?
It did still. It did.
Yeah, sure.
Santi Cazorla was... Man, he was good.
Yeah.
Again, better than Gerrard.
Well, yeah, people just gonna let their agendas running that. You know what I'm saying?
I still don't know to this day what Santi Cazorla's strongest foot was.
I hear that.
That's
what Zayn said.
Football's biggest mystery.
What Zayn said. 24 likes weekend.
That's just the thing that I don't like. Just keep the same energy, innit? Just keep the same energy.
Yeah, but they say it to get a reaction out of you. That's why they say it.
I know.
De Bruyne slander is probably a bit because
when I used to big up David Silva, people used to say, this player's better, this player's better, all mentioning people who had never won a World Cup. But when it comes to Pogba, it's he won a World Cup, he won a World Cup.
They don't fit the argument, that's why.
Pogba played a big part in winning the World Cup, which is true. So did David Silva. David Silva, I think, is Spain's second ever top scorer.
Yeah, because he's a quality baller.
He's a baller, that's why.
I didn't give him his props because he was on the rival side.
Yeah.
But he left, I gave him his props.
You have always said that David Silva, if he didn't play for City, do you know what I mean? It's like one of them things. But
yeah, 100%. I said before.
It's just if you're going to be, because for me, in terms of midfielders, with De Bruyne, De Bruyne's not finished playing yet. So when he leaves Man City in 2 years' time, who knows whether he will be our best ever midfielder? Because if he goes and wins the Champions League, which is all he has to win to complete everything at Man City, if he wins that, arguably he's our most successful player. Do you know what I mean?
Most successful.
How good he is and
it's one of
what
them. I think trophies adds to the argument of a good player.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the.
And
it's
then
the
I agree with you on Yaya Toure. Like, I think Yaya Toure, if he played for any other team, I don't think there would be debates about whether he's one of the best. I think
what Zane said in the comments, you lot chill in the comments and that. You know what I'm saying? And that. Like,
well, Mustafa, this is what I'm saying. How many?
Hey, I blocked him already. I blocked him again. Ignore it.
No, I'm just saying, like, how many Champions Leagues has Pogba won? Like, we're talking about a difference between two players. Like, look at Buffon. Like, what is what's his face? I always forget his name. Scott Carson. Is Scott Carson better than Buffon? Like, do you know what I mean? When you've got to think about, I get that the Champions League is an elite tournament, and I will never downplay it. I'm not one of them people that's like, oh, shit, I don't want it anyway. I'm not going to do that. But at the same time, you can't just say this player is better because he's won the Champions League, because Origi is not better than R9. He's not. Do you know what I mean? Havertz is not better than Ronaldo. Like, it's not.
Just laughing, man. Origi's name being mentioned in the same sentence as our
time. Yeah, Werner must be better than bloody Werner Kepa. All of these players are better than Buffon and
into the box.
Ronaldo. Come on now. Not every great player wins the Champions League.
100%. Every player has an
competition. It's a cup competition. I know everyone likes to deny that it's cup competition, but it is. And cup competitions are not always won.
The highest quality cup competition.
Yeah. But it's still the same. Like, you can't tell me now, you can't put a significant amount of money on who's going to win the Champions League next season.
Nah, it's hard to predict.
No one knows.
Predict that still, yeah.
Depends what year it is.
No, but I do agree with Jan in terms of
because it stayed in Spain for like 5 years. So
at the beginning of the season, though, people were just automatically saying Bayern Munich, and in the end, they kind of came nowhere near to winning.
People said this, do they? Surely not. Surely not.
Penalty? Did he
Surely
give it?
Not. Oh my God!
Went down.
Oh my God! Go on, Messi.
Is Leo going to score here?
Nice dribble.
Yo, no spoilers in the comments. No, if Leo scores this, I'm going to go mad.
Messi.
Nah, he doesn't.
Lays it off. Shot. Yeah, comfortable save for the keeper.
I thought the comments said 2-0 Messi.
Yeah, someone said 2. Someone's trolling saying 2-0 Messi, man.
The thing is, Zane, this is what I'm saying. Like, De Bruyne is putting himself into that conversation. Right now, I'd still say David Silva and Yaya Toure, but it's not one of them where he couldn't. And that's what I'm saying. When he retires, we can kind of have the conversation about who was better for us in it. But
do you class De Bruyne as a CM? Because I don't. I think he's a right mid, personally.
With City,
I don't class him as a CM.
He's gone down soft, but is that? Nah, that's not a penalty.
He's
tried it though. He's tried it though. He tried to cut the ref.
What about you? Do you class KDB as a CM? Because I don't. I think he's a right mid.
He's a right mid. You know what? I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say he's an RCM. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I think he's a cross between the two. That's not a shot at him. I just genuinely think he's a cross between the two.
To be honest, this season he's played a different position to what he normally plays in it. Normally he's more attacking.
Hey, you lot get a likes up, man, on the video.
But then he played false 9 this season as well.
But then I think when Pogba's being put in like a double pivot, I think De Bruyne wouldn't do it in a double pivot.
Oh yeah, any midfielder struggles in a double pivot.
I don't think De Bruyne would do it in a double pivot.
Oh, you won the ball back high up the pitch. Uruguay haven't been good whatsoever. Good tackle though.
Shoot, man.
They pick it back up on the ball.
Gerrard never did it in a
to the
double
box.
pivot. He was shit in a double pivot.
Laid back.
In terms of, someone was saying in the comments about would I put in, wait, where was it? It wasn't that one. Can't remember. I've seen it somewhere. Blah blah blah. Yeah, it depends what you do, because La Brigita says De Bruyne is the best Man City player in European competition included. It's funny actually, because De Bruyne gets a lot of stick for what City do in Europe. But like you say, when we had Yaya Toure and David Silva, we didn't go very far in Europe. So it's not like it's been we were winning it and then he's come and we haven't got close. Like we weren't winning it with them either. I think with Man City, it's always been a mentality thing as a collective, not in terms of individual players. Like even Aguero used to do well for us, but De Bruyne has
do it eventually.
Yeah, but De Bruyne, like the thing is with De Bruyne, like people like are bantering him for the Champions League, but one, he went off injured in the final. Like he didn't have the best game, but I don't think that was down to him.
Yeah, I don't think he would have done anything anyway, to be honest. Chelsea were just well organised. Yeah.
No, I think it's down to Pep. And to be honest, he was the only one that actually got what would have been an assist, because the only chance we really had were 2 block shots. And the first one, the one that was closest to going in, was actually his ball over the top. So, do you know what I mean? He was one of our better players in a poor game from Man City. Do you know what I mean? And then he went off injured in the 60th minute or whatever it was. Anyway, so he wouldn't have had the time to kind of rescue that game anyway, because he wasn't on the pitch for most of the second half. Do you know what I mean? So I think I wouldn't really blame him for that, but he scored in every knockout to get us to the final. He scored against PSG, scored against Dortmund, scored against Mönchengladbach twice.
Big ol' Rich. Yeah. Zane says Timo holding down the stream very. That's my guy. That's why, man. The squad's strong over here. You know what I'm saying? So that's why Timo's more than happy. You get me? Commentate GOAT commentary you be giving on them NBA games.
Yo, yeah.
So he be calm.
Yo, what that reminded me.
Did you watch it? Did you watch
the Harris thing? And Timo's commentary during it, man, was elite.
He made it worse, didn't it?
He's proper stirring the shit in it. Like he was doing it to just get on Harris, man. It was so funny.
You made it worse.
Harris just stormed off, man.
Oh my god!
And then me and Peter was just like, because we were cracking up, it just made it even funnier.
It made it even worse. I actually felt bad for Harris, but it was so funny.
Yeah, it is, man. Ah, jeez. All right, here we go into who's even got the ball. What is going on? Uruguay have been terrible though. Argentina have been good, but Uruguay haven't been good in the slightest. Anyway, they go back to Martinez.
Oh my god, I feel sick.
Plays it out to yeah, man. Go Otamendi has it. Otamendi clips it to
Tell her. I know you think you're being funny, but the best midfielder we've ever had is probably a toss-up between Colin Bell and David Silva. If we're being honest.
Suarez smashing it, Ravi. Really? I don't know about what in this game you're talking about. Okay. Uruguay got the ball anyway.
Suarez looks like he's put weight on.
Godin. Yeah, Godin on the ball. He's been celebrating since that what's it called?
Title.
Yeah, the title win. That being said, I don't even see if he's putting weight or not. Crossing to the block. Easy take the keeper. Easy take.
Yeah, Martinez is definitely better for a club than country, but I think that's because
he plays in a 2. Yeah, I think he plays in a 2 as well, so it makes it easier.
Most Argentina players are like that though. I don't really watch Argentina religiously, but every time I watch them, I don't know. I feel like any player you can get in there.
Picked up nice, laid back.
Yeah, to everyone talking about Yaya Toure, I do think.
Cavani,
the only reason why I don't say Yaya Toure is because I'm talking about overall best in
Do you take longevity into account? Because I don't.
Depends what you're talking about.
It depends. Like Yaya Toure was great for different reasons to David Silva, isn't it? It's hard. It's like picking between your 2 kids, isn't it?
Because it's like if you
with the longevity thing, it depends if you're talking about because you can compare primes, so you can compare
like to me, prime Yaya is better than prime Silva, but then if you take longevity into account, then Silva's probably better than him, innit?
And it's what they offer as well. It's what they offer. Like David Silva, in terms of control, like controlling games and stuff like that, like a lot of what David Silva did kind of went under the radar. If you don't watch Man City week in, week out, you won't really know. He doesn't have them moments where you're like, wow, David Silva.
I think he's sorry to cut you off. I think he's on the bench still.
Yeah, he is.
Because David Silva wasn't a stat pad, he was a proper footballer.
So on the bench, Paredes is on the bench, Aguero's on the bench, Di Maria's on the bench.
David Silva didn't care about being the main man.
He went a stat pad, he went a stats machine like certain Egyptian plays.
He didn't care about Whereas
on any,
Yaya
man. What's wrong
Toure
with
would
you?
take the game by the scruff of the neck and be like, right, I'm winning this game. Like, if you ever watch Yaya Toure against Newcastle, he loved playing Newcastle, man. He used to win them games single-handedly on his own.
Suarez against Norwich, man.
Yeah, a cup finals as well. Like Yaya Toure in a cup final. Like, that's why it always baffles me that Wigan game. Like, it was the weirdest game ever. Because like Yaya Toure, every time he'd get the ball, he'd just pass it back. And that's why, like, I honestly believe that they lost that game purposely. And I don't mean it in a sort of, I'm a sore loser because Wigan won. But that was the weirdest game ever. Like, every time Yaya, who had already won us 2 finals by shooting from far out, was passing it back. It just made no sense. It was the weirdest game ever.
Yeah, Jupe's saying, did Ryan really mean David Silva is clear of Gerrard? He is. He is clear of Gerrard. David Silva is clear of Gerrard.
I think David Silva's just, he's another one of them players where, because he wasn't he wasn't one of them players that made himself the standout player. And I think a lot of, unless you watch him week in, week out like that, like, don't get me wrong, he had some masterclasses. Like, he loved playing at Old Trafford. Like, that's where he really decided to show up. Do you know what I mean?
Reece Williams and Nat Phillips like playing at Old Trafford.
Yeah, he scored more for Spain because really, like, half the time I was like, Silva, why didn't you just shoot, man?
He's so ha. You're so funny. Oh, you're so funny. Yeah.
Yeah, Ronaldinho is my all-time.
And Rich, that's the thing when I say Ronaldinho is my GOAT, because you compare his peak years. I don't think anybody beats his peak years. That 05 to 08 or wherever it was, 09, whatever you want to call it, like Messi, Ronaldo. That's the best peak I've ever seen. Obviously, Ronaldo and Messi both have longevity, but I put big credit on longevity. If you're at the top level for 5, 10, 15 years doing it at the highest level, that deserves major credit as well. That's why I will never discredit a Messi and a Ronaldo, and we won't.
I'll never discredit.
We won't see those two again in our lifetime at the same time. You won't see two players at that level.
But that's why, because it's difficult to maintain it over a long time. That's what I mean.
That's why these guys like Haaland are being overrated, but because people are already saying, "Oh, Haaland and Mbappe, the new Messi and Ronaldo," like, shut up, innit?
It's like, relax, man. Like, you don't just, and you know me, I'm a big fan of it. Like, I'm an Mbappe fanboy. But I'm just like,
they're nowhere near those two. And they'll never be as good as those two.
Yeah. Mbappe could fall off in the next 2 years. You never know.
Even then, you don't know. The thing is, what people do is with football fans, I think it's natural kind of when you see a player playing well to be like, oh my God, they're going to be the best. Like, we see it all the time. I think England do it a lot with the England team in general.
Sorry to cut you off. Who does this Dela Cruz play for? Sorry to cut you off. I like this guy still. He's been getting himself about. Man. The Uruguayan. Let us know in the comments. You lot let me know. Let me check. Well, I like that he's just getting about, winning the ball back and that. Tenacious.
He plays for River Plate.
Okay. All right.
Someone's put Gerrard with long shots and bad lips in, like, nah, that's tight though. Gerrard was quality. It's just that
let me get to this long live Palestine guy. Sorry to cut. He says Ronaldo and Ronaldinho every day. Longevity means Gareth Barry. Gareth Barry wasn't doing it at the highest level. You're missing the point. You have to be doing it at a world-class level. Like, Scholes was at the highest level for pretty much his entire career. And that Ronaldo and Messi have been at, so once they landed, that was it. Like, since they've been here, like 06 from when Ronaldo, whatever year, 07, 06 when Messi landed, them man have been here since then, impacting big matches at the highest level. Like, how many Champions Leagues them man have between each other in the past 15 years? Or probably like 5 or 6, something like that. You know what I'm saying? I think this year was the first time in like 10 years that in the Champions League, in the quarterfinals, neither Ronaldo or Messi featured. Like, that man have dominated. Yeah. Like, Messi's won what? How many? This is your GOAT, Ryan. You should know these things. How many Champions Leagues has he won? 4? 3?
I think it's 4.
He only won the
So here what we're saying here, he's won 4. Ronaldo's won 5. So them man have won 9 in the past 50 years or something like that, or 60. These men have won half. These men have won half of the Champions Leagues or something like that. Like that's crazy when you put that into perspective. We won't see that. And I bet the years they didn't win, them man were in the final or the semi-final.
Well,
yeah, probably.
So the year that they played, so it was Liverpool Spurs, and then the semi-final was Ajax Spurs Liverpool Barcelona. So Barcelona, Messi was in the semi, and then
Messi did well in the semi as well. He scored like the best free kick I've ever seen.
But obviously he's not there anymore, so it's
So I'm saying,
who got the
dominated
closest this year? Barcelona, wasn't it?
They both got knocked out early.
Well, that's at the same time. Same time.
They both got knocked out
in the round of 16. That's what I'm saying.
Ronaldo flopped against Porto, and Barca got knocked out by Mbappe, didn't they?
I don't like how you did that. Don't try it. Don't try that, fam. No. You think you slick on that what you just said?
He was pretty bad.
He wasn't. What did Messi do against what's it called?
PSG scored twice, including one of the goals of the season. Including one of the
scored
goals.
That goal and then disappeared. And he did a Lukaku, scored and then disappeared. You know what I'm saying?
Belly tax.
Do you know what? Like, the thing is, when people are saying, it depends, because what people are saying is like, if you're using Ronaldinho as an example, the reason why people are saying his prime was so is because of what he won in that short space of time. That's
I didn't know what it is.
Playing well, but didn't win anything. I think you would argue that he was, because I think with Ronaldinho, like, he's the sort of player that makes you fall in love with football. So he was so silky. He was so like, I love it.
You know what he is? You know what he is? He's Neymar with the trophies.
Yeah. Like,
he's Neymar with the trophies. Yeah. That's what it is. Like, he passed the stat test, the eye test, and the trophy test. There's very few players who pass all three of those things at his level outside of Messi and Ronaldo. Like outside of those two. Yeah. And he did it in like a short space and just impacted because he's better on the eyes than both. To me, he's better on the eye test than both of them.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not a shot.
I think he's the best on the eye.
He's the best I've seen. Yeah. He's best on the eye test in terms of foot. There's nobody like him. I say this all the time. And then so you add that, then you add his stats, and then you add what he did. He won every single trophy. It's kind of like you can't argue against like him during that period. And I'm just pissed that his prime wasn't longer. That's all.
Yeah, but I think he just went into the game, did what he did, and then bowed out.
It's a shame, man.
I wish that I got to see him live. That's one player that I really wanted to see that I never 100%,
saw. 100%.
I'm a bit pissed about that. And then he retired before I got a chance to go Brazil and see him.
Yeah, it's a
bit dead. It's a bit dead. But you know what? Like it's just one of them things because, like you say, you can get a player that plays for so long, but it's kind of you just got to think about it collectively. Like you say, eye test, trophies.
I think it's all free. Yeah, I think it's all free. I think it's eye test, stat test, team around him. All of that stuff matters. I think you have to mix all of that in, and then that's when you look at it. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously we're judging these men during their career in that. Like they're not finished. Yeah. De Bruyne is not finished. Pogba's not finished. Yeah. The man ain't done yet. Ronaldo and Messi, like, they're technically done, even though it seems like they're going to play on forever, but their man are solidified. If Messi and Ronaldo for the next 2 seasons, they don't need to do anything. If Messi and Ronaldo the next 2 seasons win 0, win absolutely nothing, nobody will care.
I think if Messi wins something, so say he wins this, then it kind of like helps him. Do you know what I mean? Just because of what's happened with Argentina. So I'd say it helps him. If they could win the World Cup, which I can't see happening with the squad that they have right now, but if they could do something like that, that just takes him to a higher level. Do you know what I mean? But I don't think, like you say, I don't think he needs to do that because of how good he's been in his career. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't need to. Like I've seen Messi live and he's unreal, man.
Yeah, Messi's live.
I've never seen Messi live. I've seen Ronaldo live.
I've seen Ronaldo. Ronaldo is quick. Like in person, he is quick.
Yeah, ironically, the last
he is like
he's quality. Ironically, the last time that I seen Ronaldo live was at Yolo's place. That's the mad part. And he's playing for Real Madrid.
Yeah. I think that's the last time he's come to the Etihad. I know he played.
He's in down the line, dribble, good save. Where we at? Yeah, look at this, man. World Cup, Copa America, Confederations Cup, La Liga, Copa del Rey. Like, man, just that's it right there. And then when you add in the iron stat test, it's a wrap. That's why.
Yeah,
When you're a Barcelona player and you get standing ovation at the Bernabeu, it tells you all you need to know. Because they boo their own. So imagine what they think of opposition. They boo their own players. Like, people need to reiterate this. They might have booed Raul. They booed Casillas. They booed Gareth Bale, who helped you win. They booed Cristiano Ronaldo. You know what I'm saying? That's like walking in your mum's house and she boos you. You know what I'm saying? Be like, what?
Has that never happened?
Yeah, you know what it has actually.
I'm surprised.
You know what I'm saying? That's facts. Yeah, it has happened. It has.
Oh,
Big up.
so.
Yeah, Hawks are 57, 51, 47 up, flawless, close game. Oh shit, okay. Man's missing a goodie. Messi, everybody idolized Ronaldinho. Like Tok said it, he said everyone went from bend it like Beckham to busting skills like Ronaldinho. That's what it was. He was bigger than the sport.
Do you know what I love about Ronaldinho? Like, I remember there was like them adverts that he used to do for yogurt. Was it a yogurt? Something like that. And he had like his mom in there in the videos with him. It's so cute. It's like doing all these skills and stuff. Like,
yeah, he is. Like I said, he was that icon. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's bigger than that. Like Ronaldo and Messi now are kind of like bigger than the sport. Like, people might not watch football or know football, but they know Messi and Ronaldo. That was Ronaldinho. And everyone went to try busting skills. Like Tok said, everyone went from bending it like Beckham to busting skills like Ronaldinho. It was kind of like that. Flawless, who's your favorite two midfielders in the Premier League era? That's tough. You know how many great Premier League players?
Oh, definitely one for you.
Yeah, of course. See, Yan City knows me well. But of course, I got my biases because I'm a United fan. So for me, it's Scholes and Keane. But Xavi Alonso, I rate very highly. Gerrard, I rate very highly. Makelele, I rate very highly. Vieira gets into my top 5. When I did my Premier League all-time 11, 90, I think I did 90. What did I do? 99 to 09? Yeah, I think it was 99 to 09. That was my midfield 3. It was Keane, Vieira, Scholes. You got to put Petit in there. Says Fabregas. Am I forgetting Yaya Toure, David Silva? There's so many. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, in terms of midfield.
Yeah, we did like a squad, and you know when you like, so you can all pick. There was about 6 of us, so it went in order, and you could pick like your midfield and stuff. I think I had Vieira, Scholes, and David Silva, I believe.
Look at that, man.
My midfield, but I because a lot of players got ruled out and stuff. So I think up front I had. I'm not too sure who I had because I think Henri got picked. Aguero got picked. I can't remember who I had, but I had a quality team actually. But it's quite. I don't know. Like, it's all on what your preference is as well.
What you like, it's a preference thing.
Players that are like fancy.
You might like tech. Yeah, you might like just techie ballers. Certain people just like techie ballers. To forget what they do for the team. That's why Neymar gets so much hype, because some people and he is an extremely techie baller.
I think with Neymar, I think because he's a typical Brazilian looking player in terms of what he does on the ball, people like that, because that's why people love Brazil so much, because you get your Ronaldinhos, you get your players that are just flicks, tricks, but also very good at football. So I think, because someone was saying today, like, he's the last in the generation because a lot of the team around him are not like that. Like, you know, that them sort of players, they're not really like, don't get me wrong, you get glimpses of it from players from time to time, but it's not constant like it is with Neymar. And I think that player that Man City have signed, the kid from Fluminense, however you say it.
You know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm.
He's tipped to be like the next Neymar because he kind of does that. He's very good at football. I don't know what he's going to end up in. I know Man City normally send our players out on loan. He's not going out on loan. He's coming straight to the under-23s.
Sorry to cut you off. We do have the halftime. It is Argentina 1, Uruguay 0. And I got to welcome, big up to Rich Sports, the champion of Europe, because he's going to come in and say, Chelsea, 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 Chelsea. I don't know why he's here twice, but we moved. What are you saying,
Chelsea, 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 Chelsea. Yes, guys, everyone's saying.
What are you saying, fam? How was it on Dumb Robbie's channel, fam? And why is there 2 of you? What's going on?
I don't know, but 2 photos of Christensen. Let's roll.
Yeah, wait, I clicked off the wrong one. My bad, I clicked off the wrong one. We're not having that. There we go. We back. Yo, you there, Lewis?
Yeah, bro. What are you saying?
Yeah, man. You blessed, yeah? It went well, though, on Dumb Robbie's channel and that.
Yeah, the games were like watching fucking paint dry.
Oh yeah,
That
you picked the
Sweden
3 worst
game was
games. It was awful. It was awful.
fucking England
was.
and Southgate.
England.
Fuck
You telling me it was coming home yesterday, fam? What are you saying?
me.
Yeah, you.
I don't know
You.
what I must have been under the influence of to be saying that shit.
It's coming
I
home, fam.
know I wouldn't
It's
have said
coming
that
home.
with a serious face.
It's coming home. You said, yo, big up everyone that is locked in, though. It is currently halftime. Argentina lead 1-0 against Uruguay. Get the questions in. Keep them South American based, though. Yeah, we're on a Copa America watch-along, so keep them South American based, whether that's Neymar, whether that's Aguero, whether it's Gabby Jesus, Firmino,
Robbie saying
whatever.
that you were on drugs was hilarious.
Oh yeah, saw that still. Yeah, that
Ryan in it, spreading his propaganda and that. You lot, make sure you subscribe to Carefree Lewis's channel as well. He's a regular here, you already know.
Yeah.
Possession each, you know.
50. Uruguay have done nothing with their possession. They've done nothing. Look at that, 50%, 9 fouls committed, 1 corner kick for Uruguay.
Yeah.
They've offered nothing in this game. Absolutely nothing.
To people in the comments,
Cavani tax.
To people in the comments, like saying next best thing, like that happens with all players, and I'm just saying the difference between him and other players is like I know what Man City are like. They buy these players, they buy these ballers, and they put them in their other teams. Whereas this guy, like he's coming straight to Man City to play for Man City. That hasn't happened with a young player.
We got Timothy with the Crespo prop.
Yeah. Right, check Timo out here on one watch along. That he's on the NBA watch along, but still in the comments out here working. We're about to chip over there and make sure he's blessed. What I was going to say, but that's
I saw you around as well. Big up yourself, my guy.
Big up Timo every time. That's one thing that will happen. Like if a French guy now, breaks onto the scene, who's strong, quick, and can finish, he's the next Mbappe. It's like, right, Mbappe's not even finished being Mbappe yet.
Yeah, it always happens.
I let man finish. It always happens. Like I've seen that in the past.
We let him finish in the Champions League final, and look what happened.
Oh, this guy, what? Who?
Mbappe.
Yeah, Tuchel tax, but we move. I'll be back in a sec.
Tuchel tax. As soon as
Tuchel was.
As soon as he leave. God, as soon as he left himself for that fraud, he won a Champions League.
Do you know what though? Like notorious FAT, they said Gabby. You know who said that? R9.
Yeah, R9 couldn't be. R9 was under the influence there. Gabby, fucking
Don't hate because he's getting assists while your guy's missing one-on-ones.
He stuffed the ball across the box. Like, get a grip.
Well, he got an assist, and Richarlison scored a goal, so that says it all.
Firmino settling for kicking the ball back into the net after the third goal went in was hilarious.
Firmino how to hit the back of the net. That is shameful, man.
It's all right. Firmino will be fine, man. Firmino's quality, man. Don't get me wrong. I'm not his biggest fan in it, but he's underrated still. He's better than the stat padders next to him.
What's going on?
That England game was so dead, man.
Fucking useless, man.
Fucking shit bastards, man.
You know, the worst part is we were begging for Grealish to come on. He came on and he was shit.
This fraud game.
No one spoke about it either.
It's not about the player, though. It's about the system that they were playing as well. It doesn't help when you're playing 2 DMs, man.
Your Kane agenda probably got hella stronger after that game.
Oh, no, man.
He was so bad, man. He couldn't run. He couldn't move, man. It was so
Imagine getting put in the McTominay penitentiary. Have some shame,
oh,
man.
God, McTominay. You could actually make that.
Also, man of the match, Scottish Chappie. Let's go.
Scottish Chappie. Played at centre back, man. They made him like prime Paolo Maldini, man.
Yeah, we had a Scottish guy on the stream calling him the Scottish Maldini. I was like, gimmick infringement. You waste, man.
He's not even Scottish though, isn't he? He's Manc.
Yo, mad.
Is it?
Yeah,
and
he
said, "Yeah, I'm not getting
Scottish."
I've never heard him say anything.
Have you never heard him speak? He's not Scottish.
No.
He's Manc.
He was born in Lancaster. Shame, yeah.
Not Scottish, man.
He was born in 1996. Bloody hell, these players are young, man.
He's 3 years older than me.
Jesus.
You say Ryan?
You get your guy McTominay, man.
Your guy, Matt Tom.
Why is McTomtom all of a sudden my guy? When did this happen? In that? Just sticking people with me. When did this happen? Huh?
He's from.
Just because he locked up Kane for 80 minutes.
Yeah, that's me. That's Spursy tactic. That's their business and that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
No,
you should
the
play
way I
centre back
look
for
at
us. Maybe you
the
should
way I
play
look
centre
at-
back for us.
Who on the stream said Kane's trying to lower his transfer valuation
Someone
so
said
he
it.
can leave?
Someone said that in the comments. I was dying. Me and Tox was dying when someone said that.
Mad.
Dying. When
Don't
someone
worry,
said
Man
that.
City will buy him anyway. I can't be asked, man.
Let's go in it.
Season
Harry
next
Kane
season.
today.
You lot
had
can
enough.
get him, we can get Haaland, and we'll be happy.
Do you know what? If he wins us the Champions League, I'll hold my hands up and say I was wrong, but it ain't going to happen, so there's no point.
Have faith.
Nah, don't worry. You'll win your next final.
Yeah, not because of him. Honestly.
Who scored the goal?
Honestly, that's why Kane is single.
Who scored the goal for Argentina again? I forgot. Someone asked me and I completely forgot.
Messi put in the cross. That's all I
Yeah,
know.
I didn't ask for the assist, did I, Ryan? You know what I'm saying? I just said
But
who
Yanci's
scored the
big
goal in it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
bigging up Gabby for scuffing the ball across the box for an assist yesterday.
Yeah, so you have to what is
Man,
it? If you can't beat him, join
I
him.
wasn't
Then why is
thinking
my
of
goal
Gabby,
not
I was
getting then
saying that some
credit for a proper assist?
strikers have an
Rodriguez.
impact, innit?
It was a quality cross. I said that on this live.
It was a
Quality
quality cross. Yeah, it
I
was.
said that on the live. Sounded like Mickey Mouse over there. Look at this guy.
No, if Don Robbie actually came on and watched this stream, he would actually think I'm on drugs. I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna lie.
Kane's married to his child of
That
sweetheart.
was, bro. You and him going back and forth was jokes, man.
We might actually
He got-
going back and forth like that,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's back and forth, but like he thought I was deluded in it.
Nah, he took the argument with some of them. It was when it was like, what was it, Wijnaldum and Salah. He was like, how does he not rate Salah?
You called me weird, you know.
You what?
Well,
You said I was weird, innit?
He didn't say you were weird, did he?
You did, yeah. Trust me, you did, innit?
Oh,
I mean,
no.
it is kind of weird to be like, you know, because he has won you the Premier
yeah,
League. And
but yeah, you get me that fraud. You get me that Spanish fraud. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, long live Palestine. Yeah.
Oh, is she gonna have a go? at man?
I rate Kane. I do rate him. But
Go watch Agenda FC. You know what I mean? The show we did on Harry Kane.
Yeah.
You
And
might change your opinion then.
he has about as much contribution in big games as me, and I'm not a footballer.
See that? See how disrespectful that
Jesus
was.
Christ. Jesus.
Well, at least I'd sing in the stadium. That's some sort of contribution, isn't it?
Wow.
Which is more than what he gives.
Wow.
Ooh.
Right, okay.
No, I'm
I'm sorry,
first.
right?
I can't be arsed.
Say for example, yeah. Say for example, Man
There you go,
City get end up in the Europa League, right? And we've got, or even in the Champions League, yeah. We've got.
Hey, one sec. Well, Barry, sorry to cut you off. Link James says, hopefully Argentina win. Much love from Belize. Right, watching from Belize, you know. Big up, man. You never
Come on,
had no
G.
one watch from Belize. Let's go. You get me? Make sure you subscribe to the
Jeez.
channel. Tell all your Belize boys about the channel as well. My guy. You know what I'm saying? That's gassed me up. I didn't even know that. Sorry to cut you off, Yancey. Love to have
No,
one.
no, cool. I used to have a friend in Belize, actually.
Yo, hit him back up in it and tell him, yo,
No,
like
not
to the channel.
Years, man.
Yeah,
Years.
still
years.
get me. Say it's been 10 years, fam. What one? Like, big up them hand them says
Free Kane
Malcolm.
coming.
Longer than
So
that.
how come? So Link James, let me ask you, how come you want? Obviously, we can get some South American correspondent there. How come you want Argentina to win? Let me
Because
know.
the goat's playing.
He might anyhow. He says
Yeah,
that. Oh, I'm a
probably.
Messi fan.
Plus, he believes is closer to Brazil, so he'd probably rather Argentina than Brazil.
Ah, it's a rivalry thing. I thought all South American countries didn't dislike each other. Let me know. I could be wrong, people. Please let me know. I thought they just all had.
Oh,
Yeah,
Messi,
he did say it as well.
yeah.
Look at this. That's Ryan's burner account. That's what that is.
It's not even my burner account.
Ryan's burner
I'm
account.
too wave to make a burner account.
It's
at
a
the
burner
moment.
account. I bet if you spell his name backwards, it spells
trust
out
me,
Ryan.
man.
It
You know
spells
what
right. It
these
spells out
guys
Ryan.
did?
Go on, fam.
I kept going on about Champions of Europe the whole time
Yeah.
there because typical. So they started doing this rule for the second game. Anytime they did it, they started handing me a shot of this like fucking
Can you
I don't know what is Greek
can't even take a
rum or
shot.
some
see what they
shit.
just showed there, right? 49% of the attacking play was where
Down.
Messi was on the pitch, innit?
No,
He's
Messi,
too
that was
good,
down the
man.
left.
He's
No,
too
that was
good,
down the left.
James.
No, wait, that was down the left hand side. I swear he's playing from the right.
But that's where he got the assist from. That's
Yeah, that's where he got the assist. You ever go have offered
he's been
nothing?
everywhere. Messi's not on one side.
That is
FAT, that's a good shout, you know. Flawless. We should link up for a music video outside Old
Yeah.
Trafford if Chelsea
Yeah.
lift the league.
Is it? Okay, yeah, sure. I'll film it.
I'll
Yeah,
back it, man.
yeah, I'll
Come
film
join.
it.
We'll get Tox involved. Get your cameraman down. We'll sort something.
This guy's a prick. I swear down.
I'm thinking
I
some
swear
Post Malone congratulations remix.
Nah, but I will beat you up outside the stadium, you know. I swear down, fam. Carry on.
It'll be a vibe, man.
I swear down. And the thing is, I got to back you lot in the Premier League race. Ah.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
see, just
like,
like
Oh,
Champions
yeah,
League,
you
you'll
do
be
as well.
celebrating.
You might as well start calling yourself Carefree Flower.
Yeah, serious. It's peak. Oh
Come
my
on.
God.
You
Carefree
might as well
Carlos is
join us
peak.
for the music
but
video.
what if your boy
Carefree
Oli?
Now they always say
It's
You never know, bro.
congratulations.
Your boy Oli might win the title next season.
It's peak, innit? You know what I'm saying? Geez, and pigs may fly, but here we are. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Here
Carefree
we
Oli's a
are.
Flowers
world-class
is a
manager,
good
man.
like, that's better than Flawless, that.
Geez.
Carefree
I
Carlos.
actually
That should
want
be
these
your
lot to
forfeit.
win.
We should get you just hang a Chelsea show on the side for one episode of Shameless.
All right, cool. I'll take that. I'll do it, but you get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Nah, man, you're part
Yeah, I'd
Chelsea
even
anyway.
post you a Chelsea shirt.
Okay, calm. That's my forfeit. Post me the Chelsea shirt, fam.
You're one Man United.
Jeez, I'm gonna take that.
You're one Man
Yeah.
United outside the top 4 finish away from being a Chelsea fan anyway at this point. So you might as well just
They're just the
Come,
lesser of
bro.
three evils in that. Because I can't stand either of your two clubs, so it's kind of like I got to back. If that was anyone else apart from Arsenal, I'd be like, yeah, let them win it. Pick a club
What if
apart
Arsenal
from Arsenal
were
or
in it
Leeds.
instead of Chelsea?
I'd probably
It's
just
never
quit.
going to
I'd
happen
quit.
because
I'd quit.
Arsenal are crap in it, but like,
I'd quit YouTube. They were the three options. I just quit.
Bon
It's over.
Arsenal ever being a liable
yeah,
option
Link.
to
We
support.
are Chelsea
Arsenal, I
fans.
don't think Arsenal will ever be relevant during the rest of my life.
Ziggy says
Please,
Cavani and Suarez
please.
looking dead isolated. Yeah, they
God
do.
willing.
No. So Link James, I'm a Manchester
I
United
hope
fan, as
that
you can
club
see from the shirt.
liquidates.
Lewis here is a Chelsea fan, as you can see from the Christensen.
Come
Jan
on,
City
G.
is a Manchester
Danish
City fan,
Maldini, let's go.
and Ryan is a Liverpool fan. So you got a United, City, Chelsea, and Liverpool fan all on the panel. I mean, we are multi over here. You know what I'm saying? You see different. It's not just one fan of one club on this channel. You see all sorts. Freaking
Yeah, I
dominated
love
by
the
Chelsea
comment
fans, to be
section
honest.
on here as well, by the way.
Oh
Yo,
yes,
Robbie,
the
do
breast.
you know how many Lewis out comments there were? It was ridiculous.
Lewis out.
I had everybody rattled.
I need to go watch it
And
back.
all I
Still.
said was 3 words.
Champions of Europe.
Yeah, man. And that was it.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Well,
everyone's over that already. We've moved on to the next season, innit?
Oh, you're about.
Nah, man,
Wait,
we
what?
ain't moved over it. We haven't finished yet. We've only just started.
Link James says, I'm a Barcelona fan. All right, let me ask you then, Link James, since you're a Barcelona fan, do you want Depay? Now, do you think that's a
Depay's
good
a
signing?
baller.
Are you happy with Koeman? I'm not a fan at all.
What, Depay?
I don't understand the hype at all. Yes, of Depay. Don't get the hype.
Man United legend and all that.
He's as much as a United legend as I am, but we move. Malcolm says, so much diversity on site. Yeah, man, it's only right. Yeah, of course.
Come on.
Lewis, it's because you are so shameless with it. Facts.
Damn right.
It's because you are so. I know you was winding up people. Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that. I just be like up the Chelsea, just for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, he just says that so randomly.
For no reason
We could be
whatsoever.
talking about like North
The
Macedonia
Croatia
or
game was
something.
just
Lewis would just
Kovacic
randomly go
watch.
up the Chelsea.
Yeah. What are you saying? How good Kovacic was in it?
Yeah, even though he was just a bit average.
Yeah.
Being
Yeah,
really
Kovacic
honest
was
with
shit,
that.
I thought.
No, today was such a dead day of football.
Yeah, it
man.
was
It
awful.
was. It really was. It was.
Like the first game, I was genuinely struggling to stay awake. In the second half, some of the football was so awful.
Yeah.
And then the Croatia
was.
game, at least the first game was decent. The first half was decent, but the second half, thank God I was thrust.
Yeah.
That's the only way I got through that one. England game, thank God I didn't even have to speak because I didn't have a mic. Spent half the game on my phone and it was better than the football.
Yeah, it was awful for him. It was awful. That's what it is, Zane. His voice and his delivery is A1. That's what it is. He has the voice
Damn
and the
right, my
delivery
G.
to wind you up. You know what I'm saying? And that because this guy just says the shit in the same tone.
Stick
And
the
it can be
finger in the
infuriating.
wound and twist it.
Facts, yo. It's hella infuriating. You'll be
Just
wilding
to
out and
really
they'll just say
take the
something.
piss, we'll dash some salt in there too afterwards. AKA Gooner tears.
Yeah, this guy just be cool, calm, and collected while your shit's just on fire. That's what it is. But we have kicked off second half. Argentina winning 1-0 against Uruguay. They did make a change. I didn't see who it was though, but a change has been made. Argentina on the ball. Godin, I can't believe Godin's still about. Can't believe Godin's still about. Yeah, no stress, yo. Ryan, say your blessings to the people and that. I told you got to dip if you need to dip. I know you're
I need
waved
to
and
go,
that.
like,
Get me.
that's
After watching Liverpool's title defense, that would drive anybody to the bottle. I understand. You know what I'm saying? I would have done the same. How you function on a day-to-day basis is okay, fam. When your greatest ever manager finishes behind Ollie, but it's
How
fine.
did we let you
We're
lot
here.
finish in
It's
front
okay.
of us? I will never.
It don't really matter. You're
understand.
champions of Europe, innit? Like,
Yeah,
I know,
yo,
but we're still
Ryan.
fourth by a point.
Yeah, let them know how they can find you and all that.
Got you fourth in the first place.
just find me at Ryan
that golf
__
merchant.
K1 people on Twitter, and Salah's a fraud, innit? I'm just saying.
All right, bless up. Catch you shortly, fam.
Big
Yeah,
up, big
Big
up,
up
my guy.
everyone, man.
love, fam.
That's
Love. Very time. C1 says it's not that I don't rate him. I just think he's overrated. That's all. He's a decent player. That's it. He's good. That's as far as it goes. He's not great. The pie. He's not fantastic. He's not. Oh my god. Like that's it.
Yeah, I think someone was saying, like, you know, in the game, in the last game that the Netherlands played, like, there was a chance that he had.
Yeah, and he put it over. He put it over the bar.
Strikers in the world put that away. Do you know what I mean? Because it was a pretty easy chance. Even though, to be fair, the very best missed chances, isn't it? But
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be playing in a 2 with Aguero or whether they're going to rotate. I don't know.
Yeah. Lewis rattled this guy so much he spent 1 hour arguing with me on Twitter and was getting personal. Yo, Lewis, who did you rattle? Stupid question. Sorry. That's a long ass list. My bad. Yeah, it's a long ass question. Why does Kun never start for Argentina? I don't know. I don't get it. How you have this Argentina side and you don't start him is mad.
But then
you have Martinez, I suppose, in it. You do have Martinez, so I suppose so.
I think Aguero can't play that many minutes at the moment. Like he's
fair enough. They probably manage, and they do have Martinez, so they're probably managing his minutes. And it's not like what you say. They did come on. He did come on against Chile, and they drew 1-1. So maybe it's that. Maybe they're looking at further on in the competition because I don't know too much about the other teams in the competition. Obviously, I know Brazil are good. Outside of Brazil and Argentina, I don't know. Let me know, people in the comments who watch Copa America, who might have watched some of the other games, who know how good they are. Like, what are the levels of the other teams saying? Who are the other favorites? Like, who are the teams to watch out for? That's what I would say to that. Flawless, any idea for the forfeits? Yeah, I got to hang a Chelsea shirt here. That's my forfeit. Are we agreed to that, Lewis?
This is a load of shit. What's mine?
How is it a load of shit?
Hang an Arsenal shirt up behind me. I'll do that.
No, because you like Arsenal. It's got to be a team you don't like.
Yeah, but you like Chelsea.
I don't like Chelsea.
I don't like
you get that? Yeah, you do because of Arteta. You always gassing them. I just dislike Chelsea less than I do Manchester City and Liverpool. That's what it is.
What I say about Arsenal. I don't like Arsenal. I just
don't worry, FAT. Vestergaard's made sure Christensen won't lift anything. Why, lads?
All right, she got to hang up an Arsenal shirt then.
Yeah, let's do that. That's easy. I can just get a shirt from my sister.
Don't you want some more?
Gonna send you one.
Yeah,
go on.
Don't you want a more, dignified forfeit? Oh, come on, man. We don't have to go there.
Ella, you saying? Do that. Yeah, he's saying it's not PlayStation playing Aguero and Messi together in the team lose balance because both can't defend. Why do I need my right winger or my striker to defend? Messi can play where Martinez is playing right now. I mean, sorry, Aguero can play where Martinez is playing as a centre forward, and you play Messi wide right. Why do I need man to defend?
Messi's just Callum Hudson-Odoi with a legacy story.
Yeah, like that's all I'm saying. I've not watched a lot of Martinez. I know he had a good season, but Aguero is still Aguero. He's still a good player. A very good player. And especially when you're struggling to create chances and score goals as well. As they did against Chile and as they've done against Uruguay. But,
not bringing on Aguero.
Yeah, I didn't know it was a second team. That's why we need a better team than Arsenal. We got to get to hang a different shit.
No. None of this second team shit. I don't have no second team in the league.
Look at her. She got a soft spot for them.
I don't.
She likes the stadium. She likes the manager.
I used to watch 2 different teams. I used to watch Man City and then watch Atletico Madrid years ago. Like in the Falcao days when Falcao was killing it. I used to like Atletico Madrid. But now...
and it wasn't terrorism.
When City got in the Champions League, it's like, I can't support any of these teams.
It's a good tackle, that. Jeez, that's a crunching tackle. That was a crunching tackle. crunching tackle. But yeah, it is a corner kick to Argentina. It looks like they're going to make a sub, but they play it short. They play the corner kick short.
I don't know anyone that's got a Willie and Arsenal shirt, to be fair.
We'll find you one. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, if Babs, I'm gonna tell you guys this: if Babs wins the fucking thing with France and he gets an Arsenal shirt from me, he's getting a Willian shirt.
Yeah, put Willian on it, 100%. Yeah. Willian #1, fam. Put #1.
Yeah. We'll keep that between us and the rest of the chat. But if Babs wins, he's getting a Willian shirt.
Facts. Not much really going on in this game, people. That's why we're not. But there is a sub being made here. Who is coming off? Martinez is coming off, actually. And Lo Celso. Looks like Martinez and Lo Celso are coming off. I'm not sure for who, though.
I don't recognize these players.
I'm trying to have a look here. They're coming off for Palacios and Carrera. They're the two players coming on. Hey, you learn something new every day. I
said get a Willian wig for a stream. Or just get a big afro wig.
She's going to joke. I just take my hair out then. We're good to go, innit?
I'm basically like a mini Willian right now. I just haven't fully grown mine.
Yeah,
but I've been
man.
overdue trim for months.
You got a nice cut going on now. Keep that, fam. You know what I'm saying? You got a nice cut. Just line it up and you good to go in there. Just get the Frankenstein thing and you good.
Frankenstein.
Hey, you know what? The Frankenstein thing, you know, that's what I get. The Frankenstein thing.
What's that? I actually have no clue.
Nah, what's the lineup, fam? You know how Frankenstein has the square lineup in the front of his head?
Yes.
I have no idea. Yo, Google a picture of Frankenstein and look, man, and he's got the square thing in it. You know what I'm saying? He has Frankenstein, the best lineup of a monster I've ever seen in my entire life. His barber was A1.
Yeah, actually, I see what you're on about.
Yeah, man. Hasib says, Lewis, you doing Hell in a Cell on a Sunday?
Yeah, we'll run that.
Also, do you guys rate Martinez?
Dreads as a forfeit? Is my hair even big enough for dreads?
Probably.
You'll be able
you'll be able to dread it up if you wanted to.
Pull it out and they'll.
But that's not forfeit. He'll look good. That ain't no forfeit.
And how are you going to do a forfeit to look better?
Yeah. Forfeit and he looks better than that. That's like, yo, go get a fresh fade for your forfeit. Do you guys rate Martinez as Ziggy? I've not seen a lot of him, but from what I've seen, he looks good. And I hear a lot of good things about him as well. And they just want to skedaddle. So, and he's playing with Lukaku, so I know he's doing most of the link-up playing as a 10.
Malcolm, what are you talking about? I don't call it soccer. Sure. I don't get it.
He'll elaborate. That's a joke. There's a joke in there somewhere.
Right, I've got to hop off, but I'll show you guys in a bit.
Yo, Lewis, big up every time. You already know. Bless, fam. And make sure you lot subscribe to Carefree Lewis. Make sure you follow him across all his platforms and follow Ryan across all his platforms, as well as Yancy, as well as myself. And that's me, Flawless. And subscribe to the channel as well. We're going to keep these Copa America watch-alongs going because you lot seem to like them. So, and that says, watch this game end 1-1. Yeah, I can see it happening still. Could see it happening. 100%. Could see it happen.
It's 1-0 to Argentina.
As you can see from the screen, people.
54 minutes. 54 and a half minutes.
There you
go. Rodriguez, what's he called? Who scored the goal?
I'll tell you now. Yes, Rodriguez. You got it right. Yeah. Yeah, Rodriguez scored. Great cross from Messi. Good header as well. The cross made the goal though. But you went and attacked it though. Get you logging on it.
Messi is the goat deeper.
Bam. He's nodded it in.
It's peak when you're a footballer though, isn't it? Because imagine, you just happen to be born in Spain, in peak Spain. Do you know what I mean? Like you just happen to be in that generation with all of the ballers, or Brazil with your Ronaldinho's, or it's just you might not even be the best player, but playing around them, you're gonna get better in it, and you're gonna be half decent. Like it's so. I do feel sorry for people that are fully English and they have no choice but to play for England, man. Or even people like me, where you're half Jamaican, half English. You're not really got a chance. Do you know what I mean?
Cool. At least if you play for Jamaica, you get to go to Jamaica, for international duty.
Yeah, but the thing is with Jamaica is they treat their
It's not the
players
best.
so badly. Like even like in athletics, like the money that they pay them is bad. Like Usain Bolt doesn't even take any money from them. It's that bad. He just says keep it because he gets all his money from Puma. So it's bad. They don't treat the athletes good. Like apparently there's been some issues because they're trying to get these players who play for England, who play in England, and they're used to like
what is going on there? Sorry.
They're used to like VIP treatment from their club, even if it's like a lower league team, like they're still going to get on a private jet or first class. Jamaica will just try and send them economy to Jamaica. And it's like, you can't do that. You can't have like Leon Bailey sat in economy class. Like, Jeremy, you can't do that. And that's what they try to do. There's loads of issues, man.
Facts. Treat the stars like stars, right? I'm gonna head over to the Nova stream. Hold this down, while Timo, I'm gonna head over.
But yeah, I hate being on camera like this. Let me turn my camera off. But yeah, like Jamaica, I just think they have issues with how they treat the players, innit? So it's I just don't understand why they do it. I think Jamaica will get better though, because I think a lot of the players that we have, are starting to kind of come from England. Like apparently, I don't know if Antonio is going to join, but it looks like he might, because I can't see him ever playing for England, so it's pretty pointless. He should have just come when he was 26, rather than wait until now, and he's at the end of his career to play for Jamaica. It's just one of them things. I think he should have come earlier, personally. Andre Gray said he wants to play for Jamaica. Yeah, you know what? Like, that's the thing. I don't see Andre Gray breaking into that England team. So why not play for Jamaica? Like, you might as well. It can't harm you by playing international football. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I think if Jamaica can get a good team together, maybe they can qualify for the World Cup or something like that, which every player wants to play in. They're probably not going to play for England. And if they do, it's... will they even play that much? Do you know what I mean? They might get in the squad, but I don't know how much they're going to play in it. So they're probably better off being a key player for Jamaica than playing once or twice for England, if you get what I mean. Okay, one sec. He is in the squad for the Gold Cup. Oh, Antonio. Yeah, because I know he was in talks with Jamaica. He's been in talks with Jamaica for quite a few years now. And last time he was in talks, he said that he was going to try and play for England. But obviously he's never going to get in that England team. It's just not going to happen. So he might as well just join Jamaica, which it looks like he's done. Yeah, Leon Bailey's not been about, but he's coming back for the Gold Cup. So that'll be good. And we've got... obviously, we've got Antonio now, which I didn't know that had been wrapped up. Mariappa's the captain, isn't he? So we've got decent players. I just don't think we're up there with anywhere close to even.
I'm fully aware of this, that Jeffrey Archer got stolen from the West Indies cricket team.
Yeah, he did play for the West Indies, but then he joined England later on. So it happens, though. It happens. But this because of the West Indies, the way they treat they're not good. Trust me, they're not good. They treat them like they're just anyone, and it's like these people, especially when they're in England, or even America's probably even worse, because in America you get treated like a celebrity if you're a jock. So if you're like a high school basketball player or a high school soccer player or whatever it is, like you get treated like royalty by your college or whatever it is. You get scholarships, you get this, that, and the other, and then you go play for your team, and it's like, oh, just any average guy treat you like. The Jamaican ones, they probably don't mind because they probably don't live a life of luxury in Jamaica.
Yeah.
But these Fulham players and people that play in the Premier League, like, you're going from your mansion in the outskirts of London or your mansion in the outskirts of Manchester or whatever it is, to then fly economy to Jamaica to get, obviously you don't get paid for international football, but the perks and stuff of playing are pretty shit. So
does nobody get paid for international football?
Apparently you don't. Apparently, or I think you do get paid, but most people just give it to charity.
Okay, it's a charity. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I thought there'd be something there.
To like pocket it, basically.
Okay. Yeah. It's kind of like it's an unwritten rule. Like, yeah, you give this away and that type of thing.
Yeah.
And people, there isn't much going on. Yo, Flawless, who you taking at United, Bentancur or Rodrigo De Paul? Not seeing enough of either of them, but obviously watching this tournament, I will see more of them, and that I will do.
Zayn, you say this, but like Sterling's not the worst. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, he's just running jokes. That's all. He's just running bants. He's running this Grealish agenda. You would think Grealish plays for Arsenal, but we move.
Yeah, I agree with this. They could have a quality team. Like a lot of the players that you don't even know are Jamaican, or they can't play for Jamaica. Like
like Calvin Phillips. I had no idea.
Great grandparent in it, and then next minute you're playing in it. Like my nephews. Like if my nephews become professional footballers, they can play for Ghana, England, Jamaica, or Holland. Like I would be telling them to go to the Netherlands based on how it is at the moment. Do you know what I mean?
You know what? You gotta be selfish and pick for you. Like, all right, who's in my position and who's good enough to qualify for tournament?
Yeah, it depends. Because if you're because it's like there's certain teams where they excel in certain areas. Yes. So they might have great goalkeepers. Like if one of my nephews is a goalkeeper, I'd probably go for England because England, you probably, if you're good, you're going to be guaranteed a spot. Do you know what I mean? One sec.
Yeah, no stress. Keita's running. Jabala says that has Dybala done at Akadi, or what am I missing since he's never picked for Argentina? He's definitely not injured and clearly one of their better players. I don't get it. No idea. Someone in the comments, please let us know. I'm unsure. I don't know. Messi's on the ball anyway. Well defended in the end. I think that was Torreira getting across. I think so. I think it was Torreira getting across. Again, not much going on in this game. Messi's gone down. He just ripped the tape off his ankle. I don't know what's going on. Uruguay making a couple changes as well. Don't worry about it. Oh, yeah, Zayn. A1. I told you, best commentary on YouTube is Timo commentating on basketball games. Easily the best. Easy. He makes you feel like he's there and that, man, with the energy and the delivery.
My shifts are 12 hours long, isn't it? Dufe says, Bernardo, Laporte, Stones, Edison, Gundogan, Sterling, Gabs, Mendy, saying keep or sell for each player. I personally, it's one of them, innit? Bernardo apparently wants to leave. If he wants to leave, we should sell him. I don't think we should keep on to players that don't want to be here, especially if he does want to go to Spain. I think ideally he goes to Atletico Madrid and we can kind of do a deal for João Felix. That would be ideal scenario. I don't think that will happen. João Felix is in a bit of a nightmare contract. So how feasible that would be, I'm not so sure. But I would like him.
Yeah, sorry. Go on. I've just figured out something. That's all.
Got rid of the list.
It says,
but yeah, go on.
Oh shit! What was it saying under my bad? Yeah, pull it back up. My bad. Yeah, go on.
So I was just going through it. Laporte apparently wants to leave, but I don't know how true that is because he's kind of shut down the rumors. This always happens when there's a player who, when there's a player who kind of doesn't start every game, you always get rumors about him wanting to leave and he's not happy and this, that, and the other. Obviously, he's not going to be impressed not playing. Any player would think that, but it doesn't mean they're necessarily going to leave. Even Aguero wasn't happy about not playing that much towards the end, but he still didn't want to leave. Like the club actually basically said, "Thank you for your service," and that was it. He didn't really want to leave as such. So I think Laporte will stay. If Laporte's got any sense, I think he will stay because I actually think that next season it will be him and Diaz. I think it'll be him and Diaz. Stones, same thing. I think he should stay. He'll still get chances to play. If he continues on the form that he was on last season, he might be the number one choice again. If he doesn't, which I don't think he will, it will be Laporte, but he can come in and do a job when he's called up. Edison should definitely stay. He fits in our system very well. He might not be the best shot stopper, but in our system, he works perfectly. You know what I mean? It's only when you watch teams like England and you realise when Pickford's kicking out the ball, it's like, wow, we've actually got Edison who can assist from goal. Kind of mad. Gundogan, I think he'll retire at Man City. Or he should retire at Man City. Sterling, I wouldn't blame Sterling if he left. I don't think he should leave, but I wouldn't blame him because the stick that he gets, like, he's a much better player than people like to give him credit for. So
Black Diamond, Rodriguez scored. Sorry to cut you off. Rodriguez scored for Argentina. It is 1-0. Go on, carry on. Say what you're saying, fam.
yeah, no, cool. So Sterling,
Where I call you from? My bad.
yeah, why calling me fam?
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, it's late. It's 25 past 2 in the morning. My apologies, darling.
Went from babe to fam, you know. Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's wild. Sorry, babes. Carry on.
It's all right, cause so Sterling, I don't know. Like, I think it depends because a lot of people are saying if we get a striker, Sterling plays better with a striker than he does with like a false nine. If we're gonna go down the false nine route and get like a João Felix, then maybe he should go. So yeah, it will depend on that. I don't see him leaving anyway. Pep loves him. Don't see it. Gabby, I don't see him leaving either. He's not a striker, let's be honest. He's definitely not a striker. So it's where he fits in. There's not many players that will want to be a squad player. I think he's quite cool. Obviously, he would like to play more, but I think he's quite happy with it. So I would keep him. Mendy, I love Mendy, but I don't know if he's going to get back to his best. So he probably should leave, but he won't. And Zinchenko, he won't leave. He rejected a move to Wolves a while ago. I don't think he's going nowhere. And they've said now that he's going to be our first choice left back next season. So he ain't going nowhere. But yeah, sorry.
That's cool because I was wanted to get to, because they mentioned it because we were talking about Dybala. So CFC says here the coach doesn't rate Dybala. Dybala fell out with the coach, Scaloni. The word on the street is Dybala and Messi can't play together because they're too similar, says Emmanuel. That's ridiculous. You could play Dybala in the 10 and play Messi wide right, Martinez up top, and then whoever from the left. And then have two midfielders in there. Surely you play, that's crazy. You have Di Maria from the left and then play Dybala as a, I don't know, in it. Maybe it's just my bias. Maybe the other players who I don't know about playing for Argentina, I'm unsure on. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine this.
Probably that'd be fire. You know what I'm saying?
That would have been actually good.
That would be fire. Hey, Mustafa is calm in it. Just just chill in it. You know what I mean? We're just here discussing football and that's what it is.
Yeah, I think in terms of cricket, like obviously England won the World Cup in it, like not last time, the time before. No, last time they won it. No idea. No, time before, I think. But yeah, it's I think India and Pakistan. If you're Indian or Pakistani, I think why not play for a country where cricket is more popular? Do you know what I mean?
Yes, the number one sport. That's a good ball in though.
It doesn't really make much sense.
That's a
It's
good ball.
like, if you're English, you're more likely to want to play football than other sports, isn't it? Oh, Di Maria's coming on finally.
Yeah, man, we can see some ball. Where was that? There we go. Someone said something. They're both creators that like to drop deep, so you can't have more than two. You can play Messi wide right, and you can play Dybala in the 10, or Dybala from the left and Messi from the right. Like Messi false. You got options, and surely he should be in the squad. Now, this is Dybala. Like surely he should be in the squad. Of course, you can play him together. 100%. You're telling me Messi can't play with a 10? Well, he's more than good enough.
To be honest, I agree with this. I think if Pep watches international football, which I'm sure he will, or he'll be updated, I think Laporte gets back in quite easily, to be honest. I don't think he's got... The thing is with Laporte is a lot of people are saying Laporte to Barcelona. Barcelona is struggling.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
Laporte has 4 years left on his contract. So really and truly, if Maguire is going for 80 million, Laporte is going to be a lot of money with 4 years left on his contract. So can Barcelona afford what Laporte is worth? I'm not so sure. So I can't see him going. Even if he wants to go, it's whether they'll pay for him.
Sorry, change just got made as well. Who came off? I think it was Martinez who came off. And who was it that came on? I'm not sure who was. Di Maria who came on. Okay, I missed that. I just seen I seen the player going off. But it's currently still 1-0. People, Argentina 1, Uruguay 0. 70 minutes gone. Please make sure you subscribe if you are new. We had somebody from Belize in there, which is great because we never had someone from Belize. Big up to all the South Americans that are in the new South American watchers. Big up all the watchers from around the world who are here as well. Big up all the regulars. Love. Please make sure you subscribe if you're new. It's hella just banter jokes. We do talk serious football, but it's banter and jokes over here. Hence why the channel's called Sarcasm City TV. But we do go live every day, people. Go live. We're also on Twitch as well. So if you prefer to watch on Twitch, then what's it called? Just head over to Twitch, Sarcasm City TV. The link's underneath in the description as well. Where we at? Where was this? Not this one. Come on, you play your best players. See Uruguay playing with 2 9s. Yeah, exactly. Because at international, Jan spoke on this before. With internationals, you can't buy nobody. So you work with what you have. If you have 3 quality centre backs, play a back 3. If you have no good wingers, don't play wingers. Like utilize. If you're strong defensively, be pragmatic. If you're great going forward, utilize that. And I think that's why people get on England, because they play hella pragmatic and all their players are. Yeah, it's like use all the ballers you have.
If England were one of them teams where they're like basic at the front, basic in the middle, basic at the back, I don't mind, because you might think, okay, we're coming up against Mbappe's, Cristiano Ronaldo's, like, we need to make sure we defend well. But it's like England's strengths are going to be outscoring the opposition. It's never going to be about defending and hoping for the best. It's always going to be about that. And this is why, like, they were asking a question before, who would be the ideal manager? And I was saying, I think Pep would be a good shout, simply because he's going to get the best out of our attacking players. And that's what England have in abundance. They, in terms of defensive, they're not the best. So if you control the game and you have most of the ball, like, it shouldn't really matter who's in defense. Do you know what I mean? Like today, they didn't do that much defending, because I don't think Scotland took the chances that they had. But it's going forward, they were shocking. There was nothing happening.
That's lovely. That I'll let you read that.
I love that. Do you know what I was just saying to Ryan before we were talking about, like, because he was saying certain players are good looking, and like he thinks that Xhaka is good looking, right? And I was just saying, like, when you're on streams, like when you're a girl, like people always talk about, like, oh yeah, she's pretty, or oh she's, I don't know, she's ugly, or whatever it is. It's just like, I don't give a shit about that. I'm not here to be pretty. I'm here to talk about football, innit? So comments like this are what I like. I'm not interested in whether you find me attractive or not. Like, I'm not here to be.
Just to let people know, I'm here for both, innit? I'm here to talk football and look pretty. You hear me? I'm just saying that right now. I'm here to look very handsome and talk football, innit? That's what I'm here for, innit? I'm here for both and that. You know what I'm saying? So
clearly I'm not. But it is what it is, isn't it?
Nah, these don't like you as well, innit? You know what I'm saying? These don't like you.
What kind of
into the box? He says here, that's why Di Maria also isn't playing. Aguero should be playing, in my opinion. Here's the thing. Like, if you have Di Maria, Aguero, Dybala, Messi, Martinez, make it work. Do something. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many formations. Volley over the top. Was that Suarez? You tried that.
This is the thing, though. Well, it's the same with Argentina. Like, their best talent is the front.
Yeah, it's the attack. They like England. They're like England.
So why are you're not gonna have? It's not like they've got a fantastic defense and they're not playing So like a Chelsea, like the way Chelsea play is like they play better with their sort of 3 at the back and then 2 at the back.
True.
They play better like that. So it makes sense for them to maybe play in that way. But that's because they have a good defense. Do you know what I mean? If they had a shit defense, they wouldn't play like that. So it's just like Man City for years have had a shit defense. We still won the league. Because we focus on going forward, because that's what we're good at. We've never been good defensively. Do you know what I mean? It's like, don't get me wrong, we're not terrible because we have a great squad. Yeah. We're definitely better going forward than we are defensively. Well, so that's what we use to win games.
That's my biggest criticism of Manchester United. It's the same thing.
I love this. This is saying that.
Read out the comment in it as well. Say man's name and read out the comment.
Hassan. He says, Jan, I believe you're the best female influencer out there. Your football knowledge is out of this world. Big up. I love that, you know. That's really nice.
100%, it's facts. What do I always tell you? 100%. That's facts. 100%. He also says, flawless. I know, but thank you. You know what I'm saying? I already know you're both. Don't worry. I know. You know what I'm saying? Here you go. But thank you. I know.
You thought you were going to be humble and say, thank you very much.
I know. No, I'm still saying thank you. I'm just saying I know, but I appreciate it still. As is Jan City, of course, same.
Yeah, I agree with this. I don't think he takes the England job. I'm just saying if he got it, I don't think he takes the England job. He's.
You know what? It makes sense.
Do you know what?
The way he manages, it makes sense. It's a better, put it this way, it's a better shout for him than the Spain job if you look at it. But it depends when we're talking in 4 years, Spain could have ballers again. But right now, the England job to me would be more, but it is a poison chalice, but it's much more, because he's expected to win something immediately. He's expected like, yo, we have to win a Euro. Like we have to win a Euro. Like we have to, imagine, look at the gas here. With the it's coming home and Gareth Southgate's in charge. Imagine you put Pep Guardiola in charge. The gas that would happen. Man, they're talking about domination.
It's one of them in it because it's like this is what I was saying last time we were talking about jobs. Like you can go to like an Everton. The pressure to win a trophy is never going to be as high as it is at Man United. You know what I mean? Or Man City or Chelsea or anyone like that. It's never going to be that high. Yeah. Like when you go to Tottenham.
Messi.
Because of how they've been playing and doing in the past like years.
Ooh, nice flick. Messi. Ooh, Messi. Ooh, Messi still on the ball. Messi still in the box. He still got it. Man, like Messi flick Di Maria. Oh, that deserved the goal. That deserved the goal.
Messi's sick, you know.
That deserved the goal. That man. Look how many times I said Messi.
On the ball for about 10 minutes.
He wasn't it. I said Messi as much as Ryan says overrated on the stream. It's crazy. Yeah, it's nuts. That was cold, the layoffs and all. See the difference when you got ballers around ballers. Like even a Messi, like when you put a Di Maria. Imagine him with Dybala and Aguero and like make it work. Do something. Play a diamond or something like that. Well, yeah. 77 minutes gone. It is still 1-0. Notorious flawless. What's the biggest downgrade? Oh, Prime Brazil. Prime Spain is a massive but Prime Brazil. Without question.
The thing is with Spain is it's a bit of a weird one because they're not. I just think they don't have like the big name players, if you know what I mean. I don't think the players are that bad individually, but I just think they're not. Yeah, like they're not.
They're just not what they were.
Like, yeah, like oh my god, he's the best at his club, if you know what I mean. It's one of them, innit? Whereas before they had like Real Madrid who were just winning stuff, Barcelona who were just winning stuff. They had these players, whereas now it's just kind of like.
And to answer Adam's question, I'm a year older than Jan City. To answer your question. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm well versed in terms of football like that. But anything you want to ask me, feel free. But yes. And no, I'm not 34. Don't be putting years on me and that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't think it's an ego thing. Like, I don't think he would come to Man City, Ramos, to be honest. I would take Ramos, don't get me wrong. I think he's experienced. He's definitely a winner. And we need to win the Champions League, so I would take Ramos, of course. The only problem we've got is we've already, if the rumours are true, we're already having problems with our defenders not being too happy, not playing enough games. If you bring Ramos in, that completely, because let's be honest, he's going to start. You can't bring Ramos in and put him on the bench. So it's going to be Ramos and Diaz. So that means that Laporte is going to be even more.
Messi again. Messi. Was it a foul? Ref gave the free kick. Messi on Messi. Yeah, Messi's been on job. Oh, you mean Messi's 34? Oh, my bad CFC time. Okay. I thought he was calling me 34.
No, not yet. Soon.
Yes. Soon come. Hear me. A few years.
By the time this bloody pandemic's over, you'll be bloody 34, mate.
Be 45. You know what I'm saying? Be 45 with grace. Yeah. Yeah, the low center of gravity is ridiculous, isn't it? That's quality. He has, for someone else who asked, yeah, Messi set up the goal. He's been good. Adam says, flawless. Was it a dive? Nah, he did get tripped faintly. Flawless, how long have you been supporting United and what are your first memories of football or United? In terms of supporting United, entire life. So from 2010. So yeah, from the early 90s, innit? Man I say this all the time. I didn't have no choice. My whole family's Manchester United fans. This ain't a choice thing. Like I was born into this. Like you're a United fan and that's that. So that's how it is. My generation is the generation above me is the generation below us. So we all United fans. In terms of first memories, just United winning shit. That's my memories. Me running my mouth all the way from primary school up until like college, running my gums and that. From the 90s to about 2013, basically from when Fergie left. Messi free kick here.
Well, come on,
Free
we got
kick.
to bad on that. What kind of
Messi
defender
free
is
kick.
that? Jesus. Yeah,
Let's see this. Oh yeah, that's a poor free kick. It's a poor free kick. Did that hit the guy who was laid down behind the wall? Di Maria.
this is an interesting one. How do you explain Fernandinho? He's one of the best CDMs in the Premier League, but in Brazil not rated as he should be.
We spoke on this though about players in your position. He's got two of the best in front of him. That's the problem.
I think he's been all right for Brazil, but I just think Brazil themselves haven't been that impressive in his time. Do you know what I mean? So it's not really much he can do. I think he played in the last Copa America that they won. Yeah, he did. I think all of our players were there. But he retired, didn't he? So he's staying one more year at City, which is good.
Yeah, there's yeah. The problem is that, like I say, you got Casemiro and Fabinho. That's what it is. Flawless 1 minute. Am I on? I'm on 81 minutes. Well, just going into 82 minutes now.
Ravi said he's my least favorite players for City. Do you know what? Like, I love Man City. Like, I don't really dislike any of our players in it. Like, I never used to like Kyle Walker for a long time. I don't mind him now, but I didn't like him for a while. Just because of what he said before he joined us. I don't like them little snidey remarks at fans, in it. Like, it's bullshit. So yeah, I wasn't a massive fan of him, and I'd never really liked. There's certain players at Man City that I've not really liked. Oh, come on, Messi.
Ooh, Di Maria's gone. Di Maria.
Yeah, it doesn't look
it was that Messi just drove into traffic.
But yeah, like, I think and I was never a massive fan of Joe Hart, and it used to get me a lot of hate by Man City fans because I wasn't a fan of him. Don't get me wrong, he had his games where he was brilliant, but some of the saves that he didn't make, I feel like he should have been making. I don't know, right now, like, there's players that I like more than others. Like, a lot of people are really upset because Bernardo Silva wants to leave, but for me, like, Bernardo Silva's not one of them players that I'm attached to. You know, if I found out tomorrow that he was leaving, I wouldn't be, like, really upset like I was when Aguero left. If Fernandinho left, I'd be more upset.
We see the difference that he's made. How's Di Maria not starting? What is going on? Yeah, no stress. Someone please let me know how that's happening. What is going on? Big up to HW, who says, hearing from both of y'all, level-headed football knowledge and not too biased, coming from a Chelsea fan. Keep up the hard work. Much appreciated, man. Yeah, man, we run jokes, but we can talk serious. Messi picks it back up. Messi, good tackle. Got back in well. How's Di Maria not getting in the side? What is going on? Make sure you subscribe if you're new as well, please, people. Please make sure you subscribe to Sarcasm City TV if you are new. Subscribe to the channel. And make sure you hit the notification bell when you do. It's road to 3K for us. Road to 3K. Make sure you check out all the other shows as well. Not only do we have watch-alongs of Copa America, we have watch-alongs of NBA. There'll also be watch-alongs when the Premier League season's back. We got Mandem United, which is the Manchester United show. Gonna talk from the Arsenal, which is the Arsenal show. Gardem City, which Jan City is on, will be making a return. That's the Manchester City show. We are working on a Liverpool show also as well. You got the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A with myself, Jan City, and Ryan, where we answer all your sporting questions. And that's every Wednesday and every Sunday. So Wednesday night, Sunday nights, you get the Q&A. So we answer any questions you have, any sport, past or present. Trying to think. Agenda FC with myself and Lewis is where myself or Lewis give a strong opinion on something or a special guest. Like recently, it was the last one on Wednesday was I don't understand the hype around Lukaku. So we had a debate on that. So yeah, there's multiple. Jan City spoke on Harry Kane on one of the episodes. And there's playlists on this channel for every single show. So say watch-alongs is what you want to watch. There's a watch-along playlist for the Euros, one for NBA, one for Premier League, etc., etc. Di Maria not consistent when he starts. So who is consistent? Because Argentina ain't won nothing. Who's starting ahead of him that's that much better than him? And he's starting to slow down, but he still looks better than everything they have. I watched 2 of their games and he looks like the brightest spark. What do y'all think of Dybala saying it's hard to play with Messi? The management at Argentina is about this. Maybe Dybala, like someone spoke on before, picking up the same positions. Maybe it's the main man thing. But then Dybala, does he not play with Ronaldo at Juventus? Sometimes you just got to play your role. He's the better player. He's the star man. Make it work. That's what you have to do. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Long live Palestine. Like, Di Maria is clear of any replacement. Flawless, which manager would you like if Oli was to go next season? Pick one. Who's left now? Probably Zidane. That one's left. Or Flick. Suarez plays out wide. Crossing to the bottom. Good defending. Good defending. Yeah. Dybala holds bench at Juve too. Yeah, but I understand because Juve, Ronaldo's ahead of him. Who else plays for Juve? There's no way that he should not be getting in his side. I'm sorry. Who's he start? It's just mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. Like I said, I don't know about the Argentina players like that outside of Europe, but yeah, it's crazy. Yo, Black Diamond, you just gotta allow it, man, innit? And just try and have the discussion with people and that. I get what you're saying, though. It can be. See, look, here's Di Maria and that man are talking about him slowing down. It's like, I don't see it. And then when I see him play for PSG, he looks good as well. He's not what he was, but he's still more than good enough. Flick, here come Argentina. Sorry, here come Uruguay. Chiesa plays. Yeah, Chiesa plays ahead of him, yeah. So he's actually got players you like, fair enough. That's Federico Chiesa, innit, who plays for Italy. Who is that? Ravi, I don't even know who that is. Ravi, who does that manage? Alan Pardew. All right. I thought it was some foreign name at first. You're a joker. You're a joker. Uruguay still on the ball. 87 minutes gone. As you can see, Argentina still 1-0 up. Win the ball back. Now it's stretched. They got some the space because Uruguay are going for it. Oh, lovely skill. Lovely skill. I don't even know who he was. Driving towards the box. Argentina lays back. Di Maria on the edge of the box. Di Maria into the box. Di Maria plays it. Oh, man, that deserves something better. But Argentina still have the ball into Messi. Plays it. You should have seen the skill from, I don't even know who it was. Someone just ripped up 2 players for Argentina. I don't know who it was. Let me know who that was in the comments, people.
How old is Rance? Rance is older than you, surely.
No, we're the same age.
Is it?
No,
is that you?
We're the same age.
Ask the same question about what? Oh, how long have I been supporting City? Yeah,
2008. 2008.
Do you know what? It's so funny because you always get fans like, I bet you've not even been supporting City. Like, it's like I've had a whole season ticket longer than that.
Yeah. Like, 08 to 09 was her first season. I took her in it. You know what I'm saying? I took her in that.
Do you know what's funny? Like, when I was in college, like my first year of college, like I took my friend to football with me, right? And he's a Man United fan. Obviously, this is like, we had Sven, so it was like 2007, 8, yeah? And I took him with me. The bitch decided to wear a Man United shirt under his coat. I was like, you're trying to get us killed. Like, actually going to get us killed, man. He was like, oh, look. I was like, oh, put that back up because I've seen people get their heads stabbed on and all that crap.
Mad.
It's mad. It's mad. But, yeah, my dad is a Man City fan. He's been going since he was a kid because they used to let, like, the kids in at the third quarter of the game. And also, like, at school, they used to get chips in, like, newspaper.
Wow, man's shin pad came off, you know. Mad. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, they used to get chips, and they used to go and watch the Man City players train at lunchtime when he was at school and stuff like that. So it's a bit different to how it was now. Like, you used to go to like Man United and Man City, even if you were a City fan, like, or vice versa. Because I think when my dad was little, it was like Colin Bell and George Best and players like that. Like we used to rate them both in it. So.
And yo, how are we only at 59 likes? Get up to 60. How are we only at 59 likes? What is going on? Get them likes up.
My first memories of football.
5 minutes added on time, people. 5 minutes added on time. Argentina just trying to play keep ball and keep it in the corner. Here we go with Uruguay when it back. Uruguay play it.
Nothing's happening. Well,
I'm just hyping it up, innit? Gotta let the people know what's going on. I'm waiting to see something Di Maria and Messi on the pitch. I'm excited in that.
Yeah,
I still don't know who that player was who bust that skill.
My first memories of football, I don't really remember that. I used to obviously watch Man City when I was a kid and stuff, but in my household, there's always been football on. So I didn't really pay attention to it till I got a little bit older. I remember supporting England as a child, though, because like he used to get you out of lessons. So if you were like an England fan, you didn't have to do your lessons during the World Cup and stuff. So I used to take my little England flag. I'm like, come on, England, it's coming home. When I was about 6. And then I realised it wasn't coming home. And it is what it is, isn't it?
You fully think it's coming home and that. I know you'd be singing that.
But my school was like 99.9% white in it. So everyone was white, English. And then I had one friend who was like half Italian. So she used to support Italy. But like everyone else was like England. So it's dead, right? It's dead. They were all saying it's coming home. It was definitely coming home.
It's coming home.
It's coming home. It's coming home.
It's really not coming home.
I've been to one England game in my life, right? And it was so dead.
Why would you do that?
You know what? England scored, like it was like 6-0. And oh my God, it was like Harry Kane goal, then a Rashford goal. I was like, oh, what is this, man?
Look at hating.
These players.
Look at hating and that.
Bad.
Oh, that hateration.
That's the game that everyone was booing Gomez.
Ooh, what's going on there? They're argy-bargy. No pun intended.
Why are they bringing on a player now?
What's going on? Wasting time, innit? I'm just trying to break up the game. Yeah. My man's going to take his time getting off, whoever he pulls off.
One of my first memories at the Etihad was a Manchester derby, actually. And like, I remember some United fans celebrated a United goal in the City end. They got their head trampled on. Oh my God, they were getting stamped out. That's when I knew football was for me, man. I was like, yes, this is my club. I loved it.
Man's at Egypt. Man should have did that still.
Who does that? I know, like people just were stamping them out. I was just looking over like, oh wow, this is great. This
like acting like you didn't get kicks in. Were you lying in that?
Me, I get kicks.
Yeah, you. Look at you grinning up all 48 teeth. Why are you lying? What I'm saying.
That's why I would never go to Old Trafford and sit in the United end for a derby because I am celebrating and I'm getting killed.
Yeah, of course. Like I ain't going to the City. United. I've been to City inside in the home end, but it wasn't no derby. It was Real Madrid, so it makes sense. And when Real Madrid scored, did I celebrate? Did I fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you must be mad. You can get killed, man.
They ain't doing that. I would never do
I remember that game though. Real Madrid fans were so like, I remember outside the stadium before the game, they were so dry. Like normally, like you hear them, they're dead loud, they were doing all this stuff. They were just not doing anything.
It was the fuck off Mourinho chance. That's what made me laugh. Fuck off Mourinho. That's what made me. And then he did that. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, this is my shit. Pantomime shit. You know what I'm saying? Singing to Ronaldo, you're just a shit Messi, stuff like that. You gotta love it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it's like this is like one of my best moments as a City fan was I remember we played I can't remember what team it was now. It was in the Europa League and we had that player came on called Alan.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, there's only one Alan. And everyone was cheering him. Every time he touched the ball, everyone was cheering like he was joke. There's been some fun times at football. Like I miss it so badly. It was just so funny. It's probably like it's so much less stressful when your team aren't that good. Like now City are good, it's really annoying because you can't.
Yeah, because it's intense. It's intense.
Like, shit, we needed to win this game. Whereas back in the day, we'd be getting smashed and you'd just be catching joke. Yeah. Whereas now it's like people are pissed, people are angry.
Yeah, it's intense.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's intense. Like last game I went to, we got battered by Everton 4-0. It was the best game, one of the best games I've ever been to. That away day. We were just singing shit out of Everton fans.
I remember going to White Hart Lane and we got beat I think it was 4-1 or something like that. Yeah. But we shouldn't have got beat 4-1. Like we weren't even that bad. But we were just singing, have you ever seen Tottenham win the league? Have you fucked? Like, the whole 90 minutes. I was just like, oh, this is funny. Came out, got abused by Spurs fans, chatting their shit. I was like, nah, dead this club, man. How are you bantering us? Spurs bantering us is madness. Madness. I think we went on to the...
What take? What take? Sorry, Di Maria would look at this. See, look, something different. Take on his chest, cuts inside, chops. The shot wasn't the best, but right, yeah, here we go. Last attack.
Comments.
No stress. Last attack for Uruguay. Long into the headed out. Game is over. Argentina win 1-0 against Uruguay. Game done. Game over. I'm not sure how the groups sit, but anyway, it's the top 4 out of 5 of them anyway. So Argentina will be going through.
Yeah, Zayn says, I still can't believe Jan loves Fernandinho more than Aguero. It's not that I love him more than Aguero. Fernandinho is just my favourite player, but Aguero is like, I don't even know how to describe Aguero. Like, Aguero is responsible for the best moment of my life, innit? So I'm forever grateful to Aguero, innit? Like, I could never hate Aguero. It's just one of them things. In terms of Mahrez, like, a lot of people are saying, is he going to leave? Mahrez ain't going nowhere. He's not going anywhere. It's not a chance. Unless he forces his way out, which I think he said he wanted to retire at Man City. I know Gundogan said that. I don't know. I'm sure I read something from Mahrez saying the same thing. I don't think he's going anywhere. Have you ever felt that Pep's system takes out the individual skills of City players? I think City players, like, they can express themselves. I do think certain players like Bernardo Silva, we're not seeing the best of Bernardo Silva at Man City. I think we see more of his skill when De Bruyne is not in the squad, which is a shame because obviously you want both of them. But I think we see the best of him when De Bruyne is not in there. Kind of similar for Gundogan. When he plays more attacking, you see the best out of him. So I don't know. It depends. But we have a lot of good players in it, so it's quite hard. I think with Mahrez as well. Mahrez quality, but in City's team, he doesn't stand out as much as, you know, as he could. I think Ramadan Mahrez was just unreal. Unreal, man.
Jabada says
Champions League final. No, it's a shame that Champions League final wasn't during Ramadan because
man, Ramadan get me. Ramadan Riyadh. Yeah, he was doing bits. Your shows are not only sport related, right? If I'm not mistaken, I got pulled in that time you guys were talking about the Joe Budden breakup. Yes, you're talking about the Sarcasm City podcast, which is current affairs, so it is non-sport. And tomorrow I need to chat to get the guests, get the whole sorted, get topics sorted. I will do all that type of things. Even I like Sean Wright Phillips and that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna close out. But you see these questions you lot be asking me and Yan City. Make sure you lock into the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. Sunday night will be the next one, but it's every Sunday, every Wednesday, and you can ask us any sporting questions like this. Any sporting questions? Yes. First one in the Copa America for Messi. He played well against Chile. He played better today as well. Like, if Argentina play like that, and if Brazil continue to play like that, when them two play, I'm very much looking forward to it. 100% on that. Big win for Argentina. They did need it as well. If they don't play Brazil, they can play in the final. I need to do the predictor because I'm not sure if they can play Brazil before the final. I'm hoping not, though. I want that to be the final. I want Brazil-Argentina in the final. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. That's what I'm trying to see. So we will find out.
I'm just going to check the comments because I see people mentioning my name. 1 sec.
Yeah. If you missed anything, let me know. If you want to carry on, let me know because I'm going to switch over to the other stream.
You can go to the other stream if you want.
Oh, so you good here, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Why did you just say that with no conviction?
Well, stay for 2 minutes then, innit? I'm just getting to the
All right, cool. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Did I rate David Platt as an assistant manager? I think there were problems with David Platt in the club, innit? I didn't really see him as a problem at the time, but I don't know. I think Man City have been taken over by Barcelona. Jan, based on what you've watched, what are the top Man City players of all time? Oh, it's a difficult one, but there's definitely quite a lot of recent players in that. You have to add some of the old ones, like Colin Bell. I think we've had great players, but in kind of shit teams. So it's not really helped. Like King Clancy was brilliant. not in a very good team. I really like Nicholas Anelka, but again, not in the best team. I love Delano, again, not in the best team. So a lot of these players, had they played in this team with these current players, you know, there'd be different arguments made for these players. But at the time, not the best players around them, so it's quite hard. One sec.
Let's just get through the last few. Let's go.
Do I ever take videos or photos when you're at City games? I take photos. I don't really take videos, to be fair. I don't take pictures of myself. It's mad because people are always like, you have pictures at football. Like, unless the TV picks me up, I don't have any pictures. I've got one picture at football, which was the last game that I went to, actually. Because I went with my cousins. But yeah. Have I seen City win the Champions League? Not yet. But I don't count it unless I'm there anyway. So even if we won it this year, I still haven't seen us win the Champions League. Yeah, I've seen us win everything else, though. Apart from Europa League, which I don't want to see us win because it means we've failed somewhere along the line. Did I rate Kevin Keegan as City manager? I actually liked Kevin Keegan. Most of, like, my childhood. I just remember Kevin Keegan. He was kind of Man City for a while. So, yeah, I did like him. One sec. You know who I did like? I liked Sven. City under Sven were good. I really did like Sven. I should say. 1 second. Would I take Felix? Yes, 110%. I would take Felix, but I don't know if we'll get him. Do I think the Ballon d'Or gets taken too seriously since it's criminal at times? I just think the Ballon d'Or is very difficult to win because you've got Cristiano and Ronaldo passing it back and forth. The only time anyone got close was the only time anyone got close and won it was Modric, who you could argue that season, you know, was he got.
I think people put way too much stock in it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Personally, I never look at Ballon d'Or and go, all right, we should sign a player because he won a Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, and then it's the thing is with Ballon d'Or as well is it's one of them things like you get a lot of people saying, oh, they can't win it if they don't win the Champions League. But it's like, it's not always someone that wins the Champions League that wins it. It's not always someone that wins the World Cup that wins it. So I don't know. I think we'll have to see. The thing is, it's a popularity contest in reality. And that's why De Bruyne is most likely out of the Man City team to win the Ballon d'Or. And that says it all because he hasn't had his best season. He still had a good season because he's De Bruyne. But he hasn't had his best. But he's still closest. So it says it all. Whereas I think if Germany went and won this, I think Gundogan would have a better case, to be honest. But he would never win it. So it'll be Messi, probably. I think Lewandowski should have won it last year. Lewandowski won all 6 trophies. He was, you know, he's one of the top scorers. He might have been the top scorer last season. I don't know. But he should have won it last year. It was cancelled last year. So it's just one of them. But yeah.
Like, I'm not, like I said in it, to me, it's great for your player, like individual, but I don't put too much stock in it. Like, if a United player wins it, cool. I have no idea how many United players have won it. Who's won? Like, I'm just like, what did you team? What did my team win? That's what I'm more interested in. What did my team win? Yeah. Like, individual, that's nice on top. You know what I'm saying? For you players, it's nice for them to pick up Ballon d'Ors and Player of the Months and Player of the Seasons and Fans Player of the Season. But yeah, we are going to close. Go on.
It depends on the player, though, because a lot of players say, like, a lot of City players say that they don't care for individual awards. They care about the team, and that's why we win the Premier League. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Because you have to think as a team to win something over 30.
It's a team game. It's not individual. It's not individual sport.
It's a bit different. In a cup competition, you can win from a player having a standout tournament. Like, you can win that from that. But leagues, you can't win like that because your player is not going to necessarily turn up week in, week out. So you need more than one player. So yeah, it's one of them. I think the Ballon d'Or is always Ronaldo or Messi, but Messi has won it without winning the Champions League. Messi's won it without winning the World Cup. Messi's won it without winning Copa America. So people that say, when was the last time someone won it? What, last year? Not last year, because it was cancelled the year before. Messi didn't win the World Cup then. He didn't win the Champions League then either. So it happens a lot, to be fair. I don't think anyone other than Messi and Ronaldo would win it without that. But I think Lewandowski should have won it last year. I do think Lewandowski. I know a lot of people are saying Kante. I think Kante's had a good season, but I don't think it's Ballon d'Or. I think the fact that the league campaign, I think he was good, but I don't think he hasn't been Chelsea's best player. I think Mason Mount over the Premier League season has had a better season for Chelsea. Champions League, you could argue it's Kante, but I don't think should be. Yeah, I don't think Kante was consistently good. I know Chelsea fans wanted him out in February of this year.
He had a great. I think Lewis spoken it. The Ballon d'Or is not a season thing. I think it is a yearly thing. It's the year. So if you look at the year, Kante has been Madison the start has been very good. But But Yan City, babes, let the people know where they can find you and anything else you want to add before we bounce.
Yep. You can find me. No, because that's why I was saying Lewandowski for last year, but it got cancelled. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. If he wins the Euros, he probably will win it. But I think Messi will probably win it again. If he wins Copa America, I think he'll win it, even though he only won the Copa del Rey. But he's Messi, innit? It's different. Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at @ItchyOnCity and find me on here all the time. Frankie de Jong. Frankie de Jong is it?
You are, yeah? You good?
He's a great player, but I don't think they'll sell.
Well, love to everyone who was locked in. I hope you lot are enjoying the Copa America streams. We will be back with the next. I think it's Brazil are playing next. I can't even remember. But check out the upcoming live stream section on the YouTube channel. And whether you're watching this live or watching this back, please make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new as well. Head over to the basketball watch along that is still going on right now. It's getting towards the game. I mean, towards the end of the game. I know the 7-6ers are up against the Hawks. I'm going to hop in there. Peter, Timo, and Devontae are all over there as well. And we will be doing the Clippers versus the Jazz. Yeah, we'll be doing the Clippers versus the Jazz game 6 after that as well. Big up to each and every one of you. MNN says, who was man of the match for that game?
Messi.
Probably was Messi. He probably was Messi, to be honest. He was probably the standout. Safe Yan and Flawless, big up says Ravi. Massive love says Malcolm. Hell of a game. Yeah, man, I did enjoy it still in that. Great stream says Dupe. Taha with the love heart. Yeah, man. You lot make sure you head over there. But before you do, hit the like button. If you haven't, we're going to keep the show rolling on. We're back tomorrow as well. Well, technically today with the Euro watch-alongs as well. There will be France versus Hungary, the early kick. And then you've got Portugal versus Germany. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. We kept it moving. Match for Uruguay were awful still. But I hope you lot have enjoyed the stream anyway. And this has been Argentina versus Uruguay, Copa America 2021, 2021 live watch along on Sarcasm TV. Thank you very much for tuning in.